That's why, yeah.
Yeah, so that's okay. Welcome to the AFC East by NAFCO. Here is our special we're going to do here, just a live experimental live hangout episode. We've never done one of these before. So we got Perry and Paul here. So Pat's fan, and I've got my tricorn on. Bill's got the other way. Yeah, it's a mirror. So I have Bill's cap on here, and we're watching the game live. Of course, we don't have rights to the NFL. We're low budget like that, so we're not going to actually be showing it. It's going to be like CBS Sports Radio there, where it's just the game's going on and they're talking about it. That's how they do it. I listen every Thursday night on the way to work. That's how they're covering Thursday Night Football. So we're really no different than them. But it's AFC East crew doing it here. So yeah, let's kick the game on there, Paul, because it is live, but we're 1:06 a.m. here starting here, so there's a little bit of a delay. It's not really biggie. Sure. Yeah, sure. Or 1:06 p.m. here. Wow, we got. Can we lower these? Actually, what I'm talking about is the blowout there. Let's see what we can get. That's okay if you can't lower that.
Yeah, it's not.
It's okay. All right, we'll just go with it. I said experimental for a reason. So you never shoot at the windows, Paul, because of the blowout there. It's all good. You shoot at night. The shows it was at night, so we don't ever have to experience that.
Yeah.
This is where Paul usually is at for it, but also, yeah.
All right, pre-game.
We have a pre-game. This is pretty much the game, and we might as well just pass the ads there, Paul, unless because I think you stacked it up.
Anyway, he's in.
I don't think they want to see ads.
Fine. Okay, here we go. Want to change the pick?
My pick? Well, no. What did I say? I don't have access to see that, and Jeff's our keeper of the scores. He's the bookkeeper.
Yeah.
So we don't have Jeff. What are our picks then? We're gonna have to reestablish our picks then, Paul.
Do it now?
Yeah,
On
sure.
this game?
Yeah. Let's do it right now. We'll reestablish our picks that we gave like a week ago.
Buffalo needs it more than you.
They do, but the Pats could clinch the division with this win.
But they also can clinch the division.
There's other ways, sure.
Otherwise, sure. But I'm just saying, whoever needs them the most, I think Buffalo does. You don't have 50-mile-per-hour winds.
You don't have, the passing game. You're right. Well, we don't know. We haven't started to see. I don't know what the weather is in Foxborough. It's a flat area over there. They can get a lot of wind.
It's nice. It's balmy. It's a balmy 40.
It's a balmy 40, which is about what it is here in this pad.
Yes, it is.
So we're in the same weather as them.
So you're fighting for them. I understand. I'm thinking, good luck.
Well,
Here. Best
so
win.
what? Okay, what?
The Vegas
that
line,
was weak.
The Vegas line went from 3 to 1. So
from 3 to 1.
Yeah.
Up by in the pat. I thought it was 2.5 on Monday.
Yeah. Now it's 1.
Now it's 1 favor of the Pats.
Yes.
So then you have really that's a -2.
Correct.
So Vegas is saying they're winning by a safety, basically.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be a close game. I hope. No, I don't hope. I'm sorry. Screw that.
You want it to be a blowout, but a blowout in New England's hard to get. It happened earlier this season. What was that? The Saints, I believe. So it can happen.
Diet Coke, Mom.
Oh, Diet Coke ads.
Oh, you took your koozie off.
Oh, yeah, that's because I am so not used to it. That I wasn't even thinking, Paul.
Okay.
I just took the koozie off because it's just so like, I have. It's like a stripper not being used to clothes is the way I'll put that.
I appreciate that reference. Okay, here we go.
I'm not even the one that's been to a strip club before. I haven't. The state of New Hampshire doesn't have legal strip clubs. Like they do, but they can't take their bras and panties off. They have to keep that much on.
Why go?
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
I've never been, and then I came out here, and then I was like, I don't know, like next to the one guy I know that would probably
I
ever
have,
go
I have
is
friends
like married though.
I have friends who've been to the finest strip clubs in the world.
Oh, okay.
I have friends.
Friends. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So what is this we have here? This delicacy.
Well, this is your Smokies. Well, Smokies.
Okay, a little
Pretty
smoky.
good. Start our day off. We got more coming.
And what kind of mustard is this?
This is spicy hot.
Spicy hot. Okay, it's not stone ground.
No,
Okay,
I made it myself in the backyard.
in the backyard. I kind of doubt that.
No, buffalo deferred.
Okay,
Why?
Buffalo deferred. Well, that's the Patriots' way. They won the toss, so they gave Belichick a taste of his own medicine. Is why I say that.
Hmm.
Why? Because that's what I do every time in Madden. Why would you go against what Bill Belichick's done over these years? He's shown success with deferment. So why don't you go back the other way?
Well,
I think
I'm
every team should always defer.
Patriots never came back and won. So you need to get out fast. So you can get the ball.
So you're saying because
Yeah, you want piling points going in a half. The rookie quarterback, they can't.
More than 20 times with the next offensive lineman in the game. Like
Harris has a bad hamstring, right?
yeah.
You're missing your second best receiver.
Well, I can bring up injury reports. So Jones is, we're here. We are though. Okay, so we're here. 2nd and 10. Basically, ball deflected, incomplete pass. Players in the backfield. Let me get.
That Jones looks goofy, man. He's not a model.
He's not. No, he's not operating that way in the face. It's in the face. His girlfriend's a model. That's Alabama quarterbacks, man. They always graduate and have their wife already.
In Alabama, if you had more $100 in the bank, you get a model. Get him. Get him. Get him. They got him. All right. Our former first-round draft pick, Ed Oliver, from 2 years ago.
Oliver. I've had success with him on Madden, actually. I usually play as a defensive tackle.
We don't
When I
form yet. We don't do the pressure like we do. We're doing something different.
Jake Bailey will had a block punt last
Yeah.
week for a touchdown.
So they're Pats are punting. They pick it up there at the 35. Out there, he's being taken out the 40, shoved out of bounds. So Buffalo's here having the first possession. So it's 3 and out for the Patriots. Went -6 yards in the first possession.
Now, what they call them strip bars, they call it table dance. They don't call it lap dance. Table dance means you pay $25 to come dance near the table.
Okay.
Not a lap dance, just for anybody want to know about strip bars. I heard from a friend.
Okay.
So,
You're just giving me. I guess now I'm just getting Paul's friend's strip club advice. Is what this has also become. Your wife's probably watching the room, loving every minute of this.
oh, what? You got?
Open this dip here. So I guess
Oh, come on, bastards.
let's get some wavy lays and hell of a good French onion. I showed up hungry. I hit 4 a.m. at work,
Did you?
and then I haven't eaten since. I actually napped. I napped about an hour and a quarter this morning before coming. Then I got my COVID booster around noon, like an hour before the
Does it
game.
hurt? You have to watch it?
It didn't hurt. They're supposed to. I just signed a waiver saying that I understood that I was supposed to wait there for 20 minutes.
Oh,
I took
look at that! Look at that!
Wow.
Someone has a problem.
Singleton just.
There's a problem tackling.
Or single. Sorry. Is that
Singletary.
That's what I wanted to say. I said Singleton. And I'm like, my brain's messing up. Singletary.
He got hit
Mike's-
at the 2 yards in. Then he goes 8 yards dragging people.
Wait, that's Devin Singletary? I don't even know my own division that well. What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, not Mike Singletary. Why do I think of Mike Singletary? Is that another NFL player or is that somebody else?
That's a 1984 linebacker.
Okay, that's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
So at least it is like an actual football reference here. Just before my time. Now, is there any relation between the Singletaries?
I doubt it.
Well, I don't know what the internet's good for. No, it's like third thing on Google. Okay, yep, right here on sportscasting.com. They're not related. Okay. That's the... I did the research, though. They are not related.
So I see the game plan. Belichick generally takes your best thing away from you, which is Diggs. So you got Singletary, all Singletary. So he hasn't taken Singletary away. Right?
Sorry, I was actually looking at the... when he said that, trying to make sure I had the cast going right. But you can repeat yourself if you want.
It was all blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
No. Belichick game plan is taking your best weapon away from you.
Yes.
Okay, well, he did that with Diggs, and they proved it already in the first pass. But he hasn't taken Singletary away. So he'll change it up. Whatever.
You want me to move these over? They just seem kind of like a reach.
Yeah. Either way. Yeah, he used to try to force it in a few years back.
Alan, you're saying?
Yeah, but now he throws it away. Smart.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
good.
look at that. Our seas crossed together and they ran into each other.
What do you think causes that? Like, they're just so into the timing, they're not really necessary. Because where you are on the field, awareness is what
Well,
they
you hike it
specialize
off, and you got a guy running in front of you. I mean,
in. Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't see the ball bouncing off the guy, in motion. More.
Oh,
See, he's in motion.
like the jet sweeps.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Okay. So now there's a first down for the... What yard line are they at, Paul? Okay, we're great.
Yeah, we're at.
It's okay.
We're close.
So,
Almost red zone.
anyway, first down for the Bills. Bills are actually making a drive here in their first possession where the Pats didn't do anything. Not a good sign for the Patriots early here, 10 minutes ago in the first quarter.
By the way, this is the game of the week
For our show or for...
for the country.
Really, it is.
Yeah. Oh, Allen ran from himself 6 yards.
I'm surprised it wasn't prime time. The thing is, they already had Monday Night Football
Well,
with this matchup already this year.
The deal is, we had a lot of times, but the thing is, we flex, you have to do 12 days before. Commit to it. So that's the deal on that.
Like last week, yeah, they the Pats changed kind of what felt like last minute. It was probably right at 12 days where they flipped. I don't know what happened.
Let's try French onion dip.
Oh, you were just trying.
Let's try it.
Okay, I'll try it too.
No,
French onion dip on a little
that's
smoky.
bad. French onion dip with smoky, man.
It's bad.
It's bad.
Oh.
Look at that!
It's like becoming of itself. It's dairy fat on pork fat. It's just fat. It's just a wad of fat in the mouth, basically. And to the point where it just saturates itself.
Reminds me of a date I had. All right, never mind.
That's why it was one day, too.
One and done, buddy. Look at that.
Right in there, that's a good little hitch route, it looks like to me.
What? Why? Really? Why are you blowing the whistle? Why they blow the whistle? You're just going forward.
I see what you're saying. Was that enough to call that a dead play?
No,
I know what you're saying.
no stop. He didn't stop.
Yeah, so what happened here is Devin Singletary caught it on
Look
that
at
little
that.
hit.
Look at that. Did you see that?
Judon.
Did you see Judon just do that? Here.
Okay, we're backing up.
Look at that. How dirty is that? And he knows he has a bad foot. Look at that. Oh my gosh!
Matt Judon just kind of.
He should be kicked out of the game for that. Show it.
Oh, see, that way actually looks best.
Yeah. No, I don't work. God. That's more of an FU thing than trying to get on score after that. All right, well, I tell you what. The Bills are going to chick his ass the rest of the game. You're done for that. What the fuck?
Oh, geez. So Allen threw into the end zone 3rd and 2.
This is what you do. This is flag.
Diggs dropped.
You need to go for it. You need to go for it.
So now they're going to do 4th and 2 or what, at like the 7? Yeah, are they doing field goal or are they staying on the field?
No, you're going to go and...
They're staying on the field.
No, you know hard count.
Yeah, try to force hard count. You have to distance to the goal at that point. They're not at the 7, they're at like the 4-yard line. Yeah, exactly. Like 3 3/4.
What are you doing? Oh, timeout. Yeah. No, we didn't call timeout. What?
Buffalo called a timeout.
No, you're hard count.
That sounds like a organizational issue is what I see there.
You need to do hard count.
Which New England had a lot of organizational issues like this last week, so I feel you there. Which was rare to see New England do that last week against Indianapolis. Here you're seeing a similar thing there where they're 4th and 2, people were on the same page, and then they just take the time out.
So you incorporate some of this into our show tomorrow?
Yeah, we can.
Just edit it.
That's up to Michael Gaffner because I don't have editing software right now.
Okay.
In the time. It's $50 for the software. That's fine, but I don't really have time between now and then.
Right, gotcha.
It was actually really just saying, like, this is something I thought about 9 hours ago that, like, okay, well, actually, not just while I come over, we're going to actually put it on as a stream.
Yes!
Oh, wow. So they just got it.
Oh, my gosh.
Touchdown, Buffalo. Now we got to change the score here. All right.
Look at the time the line gave
New
him.
score.
Look at the time the line gave him.
Yeah, the line held, and that's a hard line to hold.
Good job by Josh Allen. Staying tall and finding Isaiah McKenzie. You describe paying off the gamble. Sean McDermott early wanted points.
All right, that's good.
Jeff's doing.
What Jeff's doing?
I'm going to fast forward this. Then I have the qualified game.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna. Sorry, you're fast forward. He's fast forwarding because we were on a delay, so we just skipped the commercials after the Bills first score the
We'll go to
touchdown.
multiple games in a minute.
Go to multiple games in a minute. Okay, yeah, you're the one with the ticket here, so yeah, we're really riding Paul's NFL ticket today. Thank you, John Tapper, for making this dream possible, and Al Gore for inventing the internet.
I think you're good, but I have to go out there. Okay.
Scooching around the room. All right, Buffalo's kicking off. All right, touchback, falls back out of the back of the end zone here. So New England will take over at the 25 for their second possession here in the first quarter.
Oh, squirrels disappeared. Well, hold on.
Squirrels?
Yeah.
You can have squirrels for a month.
We had no rabbits either. Fox came in town, probably.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen a rabbit?
DDT.
Have you seen a rabbit lately?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen a
We said
rabbit.
ton of them.
Yeah, we did. See, last I saw one was about 6 weeks ago. I saw one about 6 weeks ago. But it was one. There was only one, and I remember it because it was like the first bit of snow that stuck it off. Like it like hopped through the snow. That's why I remember it was rabbit footprints. Yes, this is the AFC East by NAFCO, and we're talking about rabbit footprints and foxes that may have taken over all the rabbits of the area. As Harris has an outside run for pick up a first down here for New England. I think that's the first down for New England today. So it shows some progress with the offense here on their second
Well, they
possession.
made the adjustment.
Yeah, they've made adjustments here.
Yeah, teams may know they're coming. We're trying to stop them. We're trying to get through all that massive amounts of men. That's nice.
Yeah, I'm changing some graphic stuff here for our audience's pleasure. Let's see what this looks like.
Josh McDaniels is the offensive coordinator today. Remember, they don't have their second running back of Andre Stevenson. Damian Harris is the lead guy coming off with a hamstring injury. So how do you feel in the rest of the running game?
All right. Josh McDaniels, isn't it? The offense coordinator.
Yeah, that looks kind of funky, doesn't it? Oh, that's your damn minute. Josh McDaniels, offensive coordinator of the Patriots. Yeah. You know, he turned down a head coaching gig last offseason.
Pissed a lot of people off.
Yeah, but yeah.
Indianapolis Colts, right?
Yeah.
Well, aren't the Colts happy now?
Yeah, I know what you're saying there. And Colts took the win. I probably had far too many wings.
Good luck today. No, really. Do your job. Hey, I returned your Steelers sign because it blew off into my yard.
So
I don't want that
it's
trash in
West
my yard.
PA, so is a Steelers fan confronting Paul now because Paul has way too much Bills crap in his front yard.
No, my neighbor's Steelers crap blew into my yard.
You know, they're arguing about whose NFL memorabilia blew into whose yard. It's a mess. They were there for the kickoff weekend, too. I remember that neighbor. which we did air with a crappy audio, but we've since corrected a lot of our technical woes since then. All right, so this drive continues.
Man.
So, and I really dropped the ball there in the coverage of this in the sense that they were on 4th and 1. This is why it's experimental hangout. It's just a relaxed thing. But Harris just took it on 4th and 1 on kind of a right on the tackle, I guess, run just off. Kind of a weird angle. Unless I saw something in the coaching at work.
Okay. All right, you ain't gonna get it. Oh, no way. Yep, you can get it.
So they're just running with Harris left and right now.
Think he'll throw one 4 times? Oh, wait a minute, Bengals. Oh, I do not want Baltimore to win.
Oh, yeah.
Both.
8-6, yeah. Same record.
Get him! Get him! Oh, turn! Yeah. See that ponytail he has? I want to see some guy. I saw actually last week. I saw the Buffalo Bill grab some ponytail and yanking down right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Away from it, you know, that's cool.
You're talking about Jacoby Johnson's kind of dread tail, really. It's more of like a dread tail, I guess. I'm not sure what to call it.
Chicks make you do that. Really. No guy really wants that. It's the chicks. I mean, yeah, that stuff.
Flea flicker from the Patriots on a 1st and 10. And then he just underhands it to the running back. And he breaks loose. Flag on the play, probably holding because offensive line had the hold for a long time. Yeah, way too much. Yep, 81. Who's 81? Johnny Smith, tight end. Yeah, tight end. He's one of the big free agency hires they had. The whole two. He was the Hunter Henry and less expensive than Johnny Smith. He came out of Tennessee. They had that matchup, that rematch too this year. Belichick definitely used that. The Johnny Smith Tennessee connection earlier this year. Oliver, down tackle of the.
He's all right.
Well, he's got to come out for a play, but he looks okay. Oliver went down though. Down tackle for Buffalo.
I'll start feeding up Buzz and talking because you're hungry.
Well, give it a moment. I got to get a little buzz on too. I was jamming on this.
All right, drink on.
Yeah, I've only sipped like a little bit of drink. The food was just immediate.
I got whiskey and vodka.
Oh yeah, I got Jaeger and Red Bull. I have like zero sleep.
You win.
Well, not a win thing. Well, no, you win. Yeah, like I found this bottle on my neighbor's mailbox.
I keep getting your neighbor all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, actually, my mic that makes like the penis in front of my face with the digital background. The NAFCO deck mic is Paul bought that from like China, and then he couldn't figure it out. He ends up giving it to me to figure out, and then he gives it to the same neighbor in the other doorway, and then he goes to the other door now that is the neighbor's door and gives him this bottle of Jaeger for me for Christmas. And
it's a gift that keeps giving, buddy.
It's Jaeger's. Well,
it's the last one in Du Bois, actually.
Last bottle.
It's the last one at the Fine Wine Spirits.
The state liquor store.
Yes, the state liquor store.
Well, you can say it's legal. The state's getting their money. It's taxes. They're getting their taxes. Nobody's gonna care.
It's weird because I'm from Florida, Texas, and those state liquor stores. It's all. You can't buy Diet Coke or mixers at liquor stores.
In here, you can't. Yeah, no, you gotta go next door to the Dollar General.
Now, like ABC Liquors, I mean, in Florida and stuff like that, you can buy everything.
ABC Liquors.
Everything. Well, okay.
That just sounds like, we're just throwing that everywhere.
I'm just throwing out all kinds of sponsors.
Oh, ABC Liquors.
Yes.
ABC Liquors. That's a good.
Yes. And red meat.
Yes. Well, maybe Smithville. Johnny Smith was the one who made that holding call. Maybe Smithfield would like to sponsor.
Grab that bottle of whiskey.
Oh.
I think we're going to need it today.
There's two down there.
Pick one.
Okay, they're the same. Are they the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want a shot?
Yeah, sure. I'll take a shot.
Just shot glass. It's clean, believe it or not.
Yeah.
It's very. This is brought to you by LTD.
Canadian Club, right?
Canadian Club. Canadian whiskey is great.
Oh, Canadian LTD. Yeah, okay. This is a little different than Canadian Club. Canadian whiskey, though. Okay. I tend to be more of a Jack Daniels guy. That's my favorite whiskey. As far as a standard one you can get around.
It's a little harsh. When I first met you, I saw you in the liquor store getting Jack.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a few months later on. Yeah, I was in the liquor store. I do remember that day. I was like, oh, shit. The first time I've seen anybody in DuBois I knew at the liquor store. I don't go in there that much.
What freaks me out is when I see the Amish go to the liquor store. That freaks me out. That's not right.
Why?
See an Amish go in the liquor store?
Well, I thought the Amish drank their faces off all the time.
Well, if I was Amish, I would too, but I thought,
Are they not supposed to? The Bible
they're not
like
supposed to drive, actually. They're not supposed to do anything.
Yeah, but
how many times I almost hit an Amish all the time? And what do you do? When they go on the side of the road, you try and pass them, with their horse freak out? Well, I don't know what to do about the Amish.
Yeah, I go around, but the Amish, I've never had the horses freak out on me, but I know what you're saying there. Like, why don't they freak out on you?
We hear all the time that they get hit.
I'm from the land of covered bridges.
Okay.
Those are designed to make so horses don't freak out.
We stopped you bastards.
But 150 years ago, we were just worried about rushing water and the horses freaking out because they were over that bridge. But I'm going to drive my car around 55 miles an hour in a 55 zone, going head on a horse, and it doesn't freak out. It doesn't freak out. But why did we invent covered bridges then? I see your concern is what I'm saying, Paul. It's a logical concern.
An animal is in control of you driving, hitting them or not. An animal, not a human being, an animal.
It does happen. As locals, I can tell a couple times a year this area does have a group of Amish people where the horse freaks out and it goes off, serious injuries, deaths. About twice a year in this direct area, I'd say that I've heard of those. I notice myself reports. It might be more than that, but I can say myself, I notice it about twice a year.
They make good houses.
They do. Actually, a lot of labor around here really is provided by the Amish, especially carpentry.
I used to be in construction a lot, and I got the Amish on it.
Is that how you and Jeff met? Was in construction in Texas?
No, I was vice mayor of my town. And,
okay, that's how you guys met.
And Jeff became commissioner.
In politics.
And
this is why I say he's like Jeff Lowe. Not Jeff Paul. Like Jeff Lowe.
Not Jeff Light, no.
Jeff like no Jeff Lowe.
Jeff Lowe. Yeah.
It's a different. It's Tiger King. Whatever.
Tiger King. Okay. I never saw Tiger King.
Yeah, you need to see just the. I need to send you what episode to watch because it's like I'm like this is if Paul were to be extreme about the certain side of the strip club side of Paul to an extreme.
No,
would
not
be
strip
Jeff
club
Lowe.
side of Paul. Friends of Paul's.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. Friends of Paul's strip club side of Paul's friends. The strip club friends side.
They talk a lot to them.
This house is a disaster.
But yeah, no, like I said in the last cast too, it's like Jeff Lowe has oh yeah, we're skipping some ads here. Cool. That's the advantage to of having waited.
I thought this TV is awesome though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's TV. What is this? 42 inch?
Whatever. Yeah, it's really bright.
Yeah. Oh, that's nifty here because as you can see as an audience, we are dealing with brightness in here, glare. It's a cloudy day out too, so we got that glare in the windows. Sorry about that. Like I said, experimental show. First time I just showed up here right at 1 and blasted this on the air. So.
Yeah, he's crawling in an hour and a half of sleep, but he's still faithful to
the
podcast.
Every time. There's no podcast, no time that we do any of these where I am not like, wow, this is inconvenient time for me as a third shift guy, as a graveyard shift guy.
Third shift.
That's just a framing thing.
When are you going to get first shift?
Huh? I was on first shift. I was daytime. I am permanent right now. I'm on a permanent third shift. I kind of enjoy it because that's what's getting a lot done on NAFCO.org, which anybody here should check out NAFCO.org. I'm spending my time in the middle of the night making money, and they know about this, so it's okay because I'm working for a nonprofit, not double dipping on cash or nothing. But I'm working on the NAFCO.org website while I'm there in the middle of the night. So I am doing stuff for the show. Actually, NAFCO.org/AFC East is our new main page to NAFCO. And that's since the last episode, by the way. So I might as well announce that now. And I don't know if you've checked that out since NAFCO.org/AFC East.
No, I have not.
Well, Paul, you should sometime. Your phone's right there. You might want to check it out sometime before. And Harris breaks loose. And is he taking down? Yeah,
gosh.
This is big. He's touchdown. They're rolling in a touchdown on the field. We'll get back to the website later because right now we have real stuff happening here. 6 points for New England. Damian Harris ran down the left side of the field. About 15 yards.
All right, shot for you.
Thank you. I guess we're doing, what is this, a shot of Canadian whiskey per touchdown? Yeah. I thought we could do it per every yard gain, per every yard loss, and every incomplete pass.
We could do that. Now let's
sips of beer at that point. It would be
Are you serious?
Yeah, I did. It's because I held it too long.
Really?
Because what I did is I held it in my mouth, and because I was thinking, oh, I got to change the score to the
You would never
cash.
make it in a Western. I forgot.
Oh,
give me whiskey. All right.
Well, this isn't even the hard stuff. I know.
I got some milk too.
Oh, thank you.
You want some milk? I know.
God damn it. If I could put myself out there trying to go on the internet. Next thing you know, try to bring a friend along.
Okay. All right.
All right, now we're through the next ad. Now we're at kickoff. Pats are kicking it off after the touchdown to the Bills. Bills touchback out of the end zone. Bills are taking over their second possession now with 14 minutes and 28 seconds left of the second quarter. So, while we also have a score change, we also have a quarter change for our second quarter. Oh, hey, Paul, you can't just change the number on first and come out with second. I just learned.
Okay.
Yep.
Experimental.
It's experimental. Exactly right. Things we're learning. Good news is the whiskey, I think, is starting to...
Look at that.
Okay, so 1st and 10. There, they look like they got like 9.5 is what I'm seeing there, 9 3/4. I don't think they're going to spot that as a first. It's close to a first down. We'll see what they spotted at. And we're getting a little Cincinnati, Baltimore coverage here.
10-7.
Yeah, Baltimore 7, 10 Cincinnati. So, and that is crucial to, especially the Bills right now, with both of those teams having equal 8-6 records, and their AFC. Yeah, then that's why they're showing it here too, because CBS understands that.
First down. Singletary, and Harris are getting a lot of play today. A lot of play. These teams right now, it's all about the run. These two, when they face each other, it was the wind, but now it's not so windy. Look, Hightower's dreads are staying on his back. They're not going everywhere. Fourth quarter, you'll see it aired out.
Yeah.
Both teams.
Well, that makes sense. You're playing with the clock a little more.
I mean, we're down two of our best receivers too. Well, our second and fourth.
And right now, I think they're trying to keep each other's defense on the field too. Pats really kept them out there during that drive for like almost 10 minutes of the game. So they
do not have a solution for Singletary.
Yeah, they're not. Hightower has. So here's what the thing is. I saw this stat. Hightower has he very well might not have a job next year. He has the lowest rating now. He came off of COVID last year. He's not doing a good job in the pass. Great. He's decent at run. He is the lowest. He's the third lowest pass defensive rating in the league. One of the other players is on the Pats, and I can't remember his name. I don't want to say the wrong name. and then another player. So basically, third worst coverage guy out of everybody covering with more than 100 snaps in the league this year is Hightower. So there's some problems there. And Hightower is critical because the middle linebacker would be a guy that I would pull off to cover a Singletary in that kind of short stuff. It's these short middle hook routes about 5 yards deep that they're hitting Singletary on mostly. Those run on the outside for Buffalo.
They did a jet sweep, McKenzie.
Jet sweep, yeah.
McKenzie runs a 3.4 50. So he's our fastest guy.
Yeah, the jet sweep is probably the thing that pisses me off about the most in Madden. You see it coming, you watch as that guy's running across, and then jet sweep.
No,
and certain running backs, it's just like, what can I do? He's gonna get like 8 yards out of this.
We throw more than we do the direct. We do a fake out jet sweep.
Yeah. Oh, you guys do. Okay.
We do.
Yeah, and I know, Paul, you're kind of separate. I was totally talking about Madden, the video game there, and the frustration of watching the play.
I never played Madden.
I'd love for you to come by and try it out sometime. Really, I do. I tried to get you to get it on Gale's system. Maybe that was unrealistic. When you first were on the show, I was like, I want you to understand me a little better. I'm ranked 8,000th in the world, Paul.
8,000
in the world out of millions of players. I'm 8,000.
That's amazing.
So
why do I? Oh, Allen's running for like.
Yeah, Allen's running for like 20 yards.
Look at that.
Allen just right up the middle of the field. There's this middle opening. They're in some like zone, or even maybe it's not a zone coverage. See, now Hightower's trying to cover that.
He has nobody to throw to.
And he has nobody to throw to, but Allen made a good call there to run, although you don't hate to see a quarterback that's injured. He jumped over Devin McCourty and kind of took a hit. Not a hard hit.
No, he's all right.
Not a hard hit, but he did it like a summer.
He's 255, 6'5". So it's hard to hurt him. You're a tank.
Yeah, well, that's Josh Allen. Josh Allen, I see, is somewhat similar to Ben Roethlisberger, and everybody did out of the draft with him too, with his build.
Oh my gosh, he's so much better than Ben.
I think he is too, actually. And Ben's a Hall of Famer.
Ben's not fast.
And Ben's probably a Hall of Famer. I think he's going to be a Hall of Famer.
Ben's not fast.
Yeah, true.
But you're looking at Josh Allen. He's a quarter of $1 billion.
That's his contract.
That's his contract. I mean,
doesn't surprise me.
Oh my God, I love to walk around town. I'm worth quarter of $1 billion.
This contract.
We're not talking about the one after
in the
5
NFL.
years.
That's what I'm saying. There's another chance there,
Well,
and he's on track. Then in 5
saying.
years with that, he's actually getting paid about the same as Mahomes is.
He'll be under
Mahomes
30
getting $500 million for 10 years.
Well, no. Mahomes has a better contract by $3 million.
By $3 million.
But
Okay.
Not what's the deal is that draft class. I mean, Rosen, he's gone. He's making. He's waiting for
That's done. I mean, they've got Murray now over in it's over in Arizona.
But you're looking at the Browns, who went first overall. He doesn't have a contract yet. What's going on with him? I mean, he's not that good. He threw 4 interceptions yesterday.
Yeah. I'm going to make an adjustment here. I said something looked funny. I see what it is.
We're going to do a multi-game. Partly.
Yeah, to your house. So. Well, it's probably Barb's house. We can. We'll see how it goes. I'm open to anything. It's experimental.
But if you're experiencing irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, lightheadedness,
there, I changed the format of our queuing here. Maybe that looks better than having it than the record and then the number or then the score. Now it's the name, our initials. It's I'm trying to figure out how to.
No, you flip it around, make it
Yeah. Okay. I just think it looks better that way. It's one of those things. There is no set standard for how to do this exactly live. What I'm doing there. So I'm trying to learn as I go. Like I said, experiment.
New series now streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus.
But yes, here we are. We're coming back to the game now. There's 10:18 left in the second quarter. Buffalo's lining up 1st and 10 from what is their own. I'd like to get another shot of the field there. They just took it away. They're showing a close-up of Josh Allen. They're on the 13-yard line of New England. So we are looking at trouble in New England right here. Okay, so 1st down, they take it. They only get about a yard and a half, maybe 2 at the most. 3. See, I caught the end of the play because I was looking at the thing. Oh, we got an injured offensive lineman here for Buffalo.
Yeah, but we had 8 of them.
8.
We have 8 linemen.
That sounds like a reasonable number. You'd want that probably as a minimum. So they lost a linebacker. That didn't look so good.
Don't worry. You're supporting.
Well, they're getting an injury timeout here. What's up?
He's second string, whatever, back up.
This guy's
we rotate.
You guys
all the time.
okay?
He's not a main dude.
So you guys do a rotation. You guys kind of okay? Because I don't think the Patriots totally really rotate their
We
offensive
do.
line. Yeah.
We rotate.
So Paul's saying if you can't hear him, he's off to the side having a cigarette. He's saying the Buffalo Bills they rotate their offensive line. That was a second stringer. It wasn't their main guy that just went down. So it's not as crucial to the overall roster. I mean, you hate to see anybody injured, but overall, it's football. This is the risk we take.
Harris needs to be injured.
Harris needs to be injured.
Yes,
Except Harris, Paul's wishing injury on a human being. So it shows you his sadistic nature. Coming out to you live from Paul's Palace. That's what I called it on the promotional. Paul's Palace. Yeah, we're on Facebook Live, YouTube Live. Check out NAFCO.org. We're on a commercial break for the injury timeout. Check out NAFCO.org, especially NAFCO.org/AFC East. Well, we're talking about the heat. Paul's trying to tell me
We
about
got gas heat here. We got electric heat there.
you got gas heat here, electric heat here. And if you had WestPASystems.com, if you had the services of James Niger at WestPASystems.com, you would not have to rely on some gas heat, some electric heat. You could have the whole thing done up electric heat, actually. So, check out WestPASystems.com. That's one of our sponsors on all our shows. So I'm just going to throw that out right here. But today we are relying on a partial gas, partial electric heat system and kind of in the Paul's Palace area here. Ike Boatger. Ike. His name is Ike? I haven't seen anybody named Ike since South Park.
My dad's nickname was Ike.
Ike.
Your dad's
Be nice.
Oh, I wasn't. Ike is a lovable character on South Park. Are you familiar with the show, Paul?
Okay.
Are you familiar with South Park?
Stringly.
Oh, okay. So you know Ike then.
Yes, I know Ike.
So you may sound like you didn't think Ike is a lovable character.
Always.
Okay. You're like, that's not what I'm concentrating on.
Oh my God.
Okay, so Stephon Diggs just caught it on a 2nd and 8.
His first pass.
Now we're looking at
First
probably
catch.
about 3rd and 5 here. There's about a 3-yard gain.
First pass has nothing to do with Singletary.
Oh, you think it should have been single? A lot of underneath stuff. They're really pummeling the underneath, middle as far as east-west, underneath as far as north-south. About like 3 to 5 yards in is where they're aiming those passes towards. A lot of kind of hook routes, comeback, short comebacks, hook hitches, however you want to call it. 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Oh my!
Oh, that was covered.
Yeah.
They're gonna call.
You
They're
need a
saying
flag.
they're.
You need a flag. On
There's a
that.
flag.
There's a flag.
Now, flag can't get you a touchdown, but it can get you halfway there with the first down.
Yes, you can.
Or 5 yards, however they want to do it. It might be 5 yards. It's 5 yards down.
Oh, come on!
It wasn't. He didn't. Jalen Mills committed pass interference. He didn't need it. That throw was too far forward. Oh, it was tipped off.
If it was tipped off, that means it should not have been a flag. It was tipped.
Now we're going to have a debate. What are we going to hear here from the refs? No foul on the play. The ball was tipped.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah. Good job, Paul, on seeing it before then. Bill Belichick is fired up, making his usual face.
He didn't know it was flipped.
Which I'm not sure is happy.
He was raping him. I swear.
Who is what?
No.
No, I'm not talking about the word that I meant. What are you trying to convey? Paul?
No, he did not know it was tipped. The cornerback did not.
No, Mills did not know that was tipped. He got lucky. He got lucky. Jalen Mills, he's a rookie too. Jalen Mills is a rookie that Belichick saw a lot of potential in. He traded for the Ravens in preseason to get him right after the cuts. He took that was a cut special off of rookie.
We should have went for it. When you're playing your team, we should have went for it again on fourth down.
But that shows the mastermind of Belichick, though, to really see. He knows who he wants to see. You saw this guy. Jalen Mills wasn't that great in college. He was okay. There were some shining moments. Belichick saw certain elements of him in his intelligence, specifically Jalen Mills' intelligence. He drafts intelligence, and that's what he did with Jalen Mills. Jalen Mills lucked out there, sure, but I'm just going to history of that. They made this trade with the Ravens after cuts to make that happen. I guess claimed him on waivers is my understanding of that. I'm not a manager, so I'm not the best at some of the finer details of the contracts. There's like microphone on YouTube. He can do that all day long.
I'm looking at the stadium. It's not a great stadium.
You think? Oh, my God.
It's not loud. It's not built for loud. It's not like Kansas City or Seattle.
Oh, it's not necessarily loud, but this is the only NFL stadium I've ever physically been to. Paul's saying he doesn't like Gillette Stadium. Yes. I've been next to, for instance, other ones, like when I'm traveling through Pittsburgh, because I'm in the Pittsburgh area, I've been next to Heinz Field. I've seen into Heinz Field. So I guess I've physically been there because I've seen it with my own eyes to the point where I've actually seen the field itself. But, okay, and so now here we got a kickoff. So field goal, we did not cover that well, did we? We did not cover that well. Buffalo got a field goal back like 5 minutes ago while I was blabbing. Yeah, I told you. I said to y'all, experimental show. It is down experimental concept. And that kind of thing happens with a new idea. I'm trying something new.
Okay, there was a score.
There was a score.
Oh.
And Paul's spilling chips with his whiskey. That's hard to describe. Here, I'm going to see if I can show this. He just, shoved the whiskey bottle into the drum of chips. Yeah, here's our snack pile, by the way. You got the mustard, you got the little smokies are gone, because I went ham on that son of a bitch. And your hell of a good French onion dip. Wave your ways.
No.
Sponsor ideas, man. Hey, these companies, I'd love to have football food snack companies, bar food snack companies, grocery store style. That's one thing that I've noticed as I've gotten my late 20s versus early 20s. I actually enjoy just going to the grocery store and just eating out of the grocery store food instead of always ordering Domino's and shit.
Yeah.
For football games and stuff, I'll actually can get behind some wavy lays. It doesn't have to be McDonald's fries anymore, kind of thing. But McDonald's, if you do want to sponsor,
our whole main
Big Mac. Hey, I love Mac Jones, and Big Mac is our man, McDonald's. So
our main dish is $12 before halftime.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
what do you want to expose what the main dish is here?
Well,
okay, we'll see that. That'll be the mystery. That'll be what we're waiting on. What is it that Paul had in mind for halftime food?
Super garbage nachos.
Oh, that I just pitched that was the mystery and everything.
Well,
and then you just go.
Here's what you do.
Well,
here's what you do. Overload the thing with meat. That's it. I've gone ahead.
You mean ground beef or what kind of meat? Or is it ostrich?
Just ground beef.
Ground beef. What great? What kind of fat percentage is your favorite?
80-20.
80-20. That's about what I would say. That's what I would say for nachos.
80-20. You want greasy and nasty.
Yeah. The thinnest I ever get, the thinnest I ever get with ground beef is 85% myself. I think about that. I never go above that.
My mom, oh my God, it's got to be 90-10.
90-10. 90-10 I can take. 93 and above. Actually, there's warnings on that being where a lot of the pink slime is at. Is those 93 and above ones?
Really?
Yeah. Well, not rumors. That was in the original broadcast. I watched Charlie Gibson. talked about that on ABC when that whistleblower broke about pink slime. And they said most of that was in the 93, 95, 98% ground beef, lean ground beefs. All right, so speaking of ground beef, the Patriots are having their beef with the Bills right now.
Oh, catch it! You better catch
And
it!
they threw
Yes!
an interception
Okay.
that bounced about 10
Fall
people.
Fall down. Fall down.
You can't even fault Mac Jones entirely there. It bounced off of about.
See, that's
about-
the difference in the game.
That's the difference in the game. Although I will say this is a crap show for Mac Jones where it happened chance. Did Mac Jones make an error there? Let's see here. Yeah, he threw it too high. He threw too high.
And he just tried to patty cake it.
Who was the receiver there? Was that Myers?
My God.
Murray? Or Harry? Sorry, Harry, not Murray. N'Keal Harry changed his number to 1. Yeah, it was Harry. It was N'Keal Harry. N'Keal Harry.
It was tipped by Matt Milano. It was tipped by
N'Keal Harry, though, he just, tried to patty cake it. Like you said, patty caked it. We were at 7:57 left. The clock stopped at 7:57 left in the second quarter. Scores 10-7 here. But, yeah, he just stood at the ball, and it just – and then, Bill's DB deflected.
He did.
Yeah, well, this is why he was a first-round draft pick, and he's a disappointment. Right now, they're just writing him out as now he's guaranteed to not.
Oh, is that Singletary? No, it's not Singletary. It's Moss. It's Moss.
Too many Mosses. I remember I used to get confused with Santana Moss and Randy Moss, and I used to be like, oh shit, when I was playing
Of course,
Madden, I was playing the Redskins and Santana Moss would come out and go, oh shit, and that was easy Moss.
Oh, by the way, from the score.
Yeah, Randy Moss was in New England. I actually personally did see in Gillette Stadium, by the way. Very nice stadium. So here's the thing. That's an experience I don't know if I've shared with the fans. The one time, and so by the way, that's a real shot right there for me. We're going to set the score even. I can, if I don't hold my mouth because I was focusing on the audience, I can take a shot. All right. So now they're here at 7.
Well, Kenzie took a shot.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Good one, Paul.
Okay, Cotton.
I appreciate the first time I dropped that in the cast, and you were like, you actually knew what I was saying. I was surprised. That was our shit. When I was in 6th grade, we actually held a dodgeball tournament at our local winter carnival in Newport, New Hampshire at the time, because all the kids were just so into dodgeball at that time that they knew they had an instant hit. And they did. I think they're still doing the
Now,
dodgeball
can you have
tournament.
dodgeball in the new woke society? I don't know.
They did.
Oh my God.
So the Newport Winter Carnival is not super woke. It's a little more conservative than. It's not a big city event. Oh man, I wish I could. Well, I don't really care to go about the Newport Winter Carnival on here.
Diggs just caught. Okay, McKenzie is our 5th receiver. He took the place of Cole Beasley, is our 2nd receiver. Cole Beasley has COVID, and he's unvaccinated. He's well known throughout the internet of not giving in the shot. But he got COVID. There we go. There we go. Oh my God. Okay, we think the Bills got this. Second goal. I think the Bills got this. You want that?
Oh, so
I'll take Josh Allen. Josh Allen.
So
right over the left shoulder.
and I want to talk about injuries real quick because you know what, we were going to do that an hour ago, and I would like to talk about it.
Hold on. Wait for it. Oh, he throws it away. Yeah, go ahead, real quick.
Well, I want to say that Nelson Aguilar, huge absence on Patriots offense,
Huge.
as well as Andre Stevenson, huge. David Andrews, is he in the game? He's listed as questionable. I'd like to check on that. Christian Barmore, huge absence to have with a knee, questionable. Bentley, not so big. Nick Folk's in the game. He's listed as questionable left knee. He's in the game. Okay. But 3rd and goal at the 1. Bills on the New England one. They're coming at that end zone fake. And it's knocked down. Knocked down, almost intercepted. Knocked down, 4th and goal at their 1. It looks like Buffalo may end up settling for another field goal. That's what they did last time. Why would they change their strategy now? It seems like if they didn't go last time, why would you go now? You're in basically the same scenario where you're just up by 3 now. Actually, you're just in more of a. But it looks like they're keeping Allen on the field. As I say that, that's not what we have, do we? What we have is Allen still on the field at the 1, 4th and goal at the 1. This is it for all on the drive. 4:51 left in the second quarter. Score 10-7 Bills. Allen has it in shotgun formation. Allen's back to pass, and he plays in the backfield. He has to scramble, throws it into the end zone, off the receiver, into the back, out of the baseline.
Sanders.
No score. Ball's turned over to New England. New England has the ball at the New England 1 with 4:44 left in the second quarter.
Are you freaking kidding me? So much wanted shot. Look at that. Could be more perfect than that.
No, it's
could be more perfect than that.
That's Sanders. What is Sanders?
Well, he's a journeyman receiver.
Yeah, because what's his deal? What's his first name?
We picked him up this year. I mean, he's a journey. He's played all over the place, but he's been pretty consistent with us. And that could be not more than one perfect pass in that. I'm serious. You hit him on the numbers.
Emmanuel Sanders, out of.
You hit him on the numbers.
Okay, he's drafted as a Bronco. Gotcha. Oh, he has a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah,
with the Broncos. He's also been a member of the 49ers, and he was in that Super Bowl as well.
He's a journeyman.
He's actually
He's a good dude.
Yeah, he's been in 2 Super Bowls. Missed that one. Yeah, 34 years old, out of Belleville, Texas.
He should.
Is that near where were you at in Texas, Paul?
Houston.
Around Dallas. Oh, Houston, not Dallas.
No. Well,
Okay.
I was off
And
in
I've been
Dallas for 3-4 months.
Oh, okay, that's something.
So.
But yeah, where I was at was
Louisville's
I went
actually
to
really good. I mean, the best Hooters I've ever been to in my life.
Louisville, Kentucky,
Louisville,
Texas.
yeah.
I don't even know. Is that near Houston? I don't know where that is.
Well, that's near Dallas.
Okay.
Okay, so the best Hooters ever. And I bought my mom a shirt from that Hooters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I sent her. She used to think like Hooters was like a titty bar.
It's
not.
in between.
It's not. It's family dining.
Oh,
Anyway.
well, now they really are family dining. Now they've changed their image.
Yeah.
You know, I used to go. I'll just say this. I'm not going to say her name on here, but this girl that I was in high school with actually became a Hooters girl, and she still to this day, everything she posts, she just posted this. It's been a while. Hi, and that was her. Hi, and she got 216 likes, and I was like, wow. I wish our show had more tits.
I tell you what, the goal in your
Jeff needs to wear less shirts. That's the solution.
a goal when you're in your 20s is to date a Hooters girl. I don't know that's so much now.
Not so much now because it's too rare.
In the day,
This one girl is
in
one.
the day is to date a Hooters girl, and you're king. If you
Remember, so one of my favorite business things, and we've never talked about on the show. You've talked about Hooters a little bit, but Hooters Air. You ever hear of Hooters Air?
Well, it's an air from Virgin.
Yeah, it was like remarketed through Virgin. It's collapsed way back. This is like a 90s, early 2000s. It went on for like a year or two. It was in the United States. They had Hooters Air. It was domestic flights only, and it was like a remarketed Virgin Air flight. It was very weird. So anyway, New England's now back, and they're running it up the middle because they got no space on 1st and 10 on their own 1. My God, the great defensive stand, although Emmanuel Sanders is that's his fault. But we have an injury update. We were talking about injuries before that. We're talking about Harris here. Looking at Harris's elbow. Ooh! Wow, so I just heard this for the first time where they said Matt Judon's Pro Bowl. I didn't know they came out with Pro Bowls yet.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't say that on
They
there.
did Wednesday.
Shit, Paul, this is why I need you and Jeff to communicate, at least to me. Sometimes I'm just too damn busy. And Jeff is just, I guess his face isn't too much pussy down there in Florida to worry about. Is that what's up? It's a good thing. I think you take the compliment, right? What? For him to notify me about the Pro Bowl selection.
Okay. All right.
It's a compliment to Jeff.
Okay.
He's not here to accept the. Normally I'd say he's not here to defend himself, but he's not here to take the compliment.
Oh! It was tipped.
That looked like it was tipped. Yes, it was tipped off of Myers' hands. Fell.
4th and 3.
Fourth and 3. They're gonna punt.
Wait a minute. We got what? What we got going on here? We have. Look at that.
Yeah, I can't believe Matthew
3 minutes and
Slater.
23 seconds left in this half.
But Matthew
And
Slater.
Call back.
Yeah. Okay.
4th and 3.
4th and 3. They're gonna punt. Patriots are punting. Jake Bailey's back.
End zone.
Yeah, he's punting out of the base of the back of his own end zone. They're punting 4th and 3, so they're on 4 yard line. Oh no, 7 yard line. That punt was a beauty. That angle was great from the camera. It's to the 45 of Buffalo, who in the cold, that's a reasonable punt. He gets stiffed at about his own.
Look at that.
Or no, not his own. New England 45. This team's getting chippy. Both teams are going at it. This tackle. It's because he got stood up. He got stood up and he wouldn't go down because he's fighting his own thing. Pitchers are fighting their thing. Things are chippy. It's only a 3-point game. We're coming to the end of the first half.
You know what? They're trying to strip them. All right. Did he buzz on?
I kind of am now. A little bit. It's kind of fun. I don't know if I've ever really casted drunk in any way. I've done switchboard stuff for public access drunk in the past when I was 19.
Jeff Rowe.
Jeff, do you want to be on the cast?
You want to be on the cast, Jeff? You want to be on the cast?
I can add you.
I'll give you Perry. Hold on.
What's up, Jeff? Well, do you want to be on the cast? I can bring you in. We'll see how it looks. We're on live now, obviously. I'm thinking, are you watching at all? Watching the cast. Yeah. So I decided on this about 3 a.m. that I had the energy to come out here. Paul invited me over yesterday around 3 a.m. I already told the audience this. I'm reiterating here to everybody. But around 3 a.m. I came on because we're live now, Jeff. But I decided to go on the cast, and I just put it up there, and now here we are. So I'm going to send you a link here, how we normally do. People are getting a little insight into the pre-production stuff that goes on. Yes, we connect through email. That is actually how things get done around here. It's a good game. Yeah, I know you saw how this is getting juicy. 3rd and 8. They go for it. It looks like they stuffed it. I don't know why he would go out of the backfield for that. Calavanoy was all over that Singletary. It looked like to me. Was that Singletary, Paul?
Yep.
Yeah, Singletary. And so now here we're at 4th and 8, 4th and 6, maybe at the least. Here, this is basically looking to me like a punt situation. To me, this looks like a punt.
No, you don't need a punt. You need to go ahead and throw it.
You think throw it while they?
No, you need to go for it.
Okay, Paul's saying go for it.
You don't need a punt anymore.
I say punt because I want the Patriots to get the ball back now. I love that see Belichick's on the pass with his mullet and everything now.
Go for it.
We're live, yeah. Game. There's maybe a slight delay of a couple minutes at the most. But new mail. Okay, my internet runs kind of slow with this, Jeff, because I'm connected over my cell phone. New mail. Oh, what happened? Jeff got Barmer's in the game. Okay, so they committed Barmore to an offside hard count. And that's some Brady case. Brady. Barmore's a rookie. He fell for it. He won't do that again on Belichick. He's not going to do that. Belichick's going to coach this out of him. He's only going to get like 5 or 6 of these in his career if he stays a Patriot. Seriously, he'll get 5 or 6 his whole career. 10 max. Okay, 10 max. Doubt he'll get out of single digits, really. Okay, so I need Jeff's email. You're good, Jeff. I know it. I'm not going to say it out loud. The header just said,
Look at that shit! Go Diggs!
wow.
Go Diggs!
On a 4th and 2,
Go Diggs!
they shortened it. They go for it. 4th and 2. Now we're going to get to the 2-minute warning. Here, Stephon Diggs made that. Did I send it? Okay, I sent you the link, Jeff. Yeah, going to hang up here. Okay.
Ah!
So that tells me the audio worked out okay. That's the only thing that's really not checked here is the audio. So, but Jeff was watching. He didn't have a problem.
Is it okay? You see anything?
Yeah, he's been watching. He said it was. He said he was watching. So it was followable. You know what I mean? Like it's a workable product. That's always my concern. So I'm just trying to get out of your way. This feels like less.
What?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
I'm just here by myself.
Yeah. So what do you think of the chartreuse, by the way?
What?
Chartreuse. It's the color.
Oh,
Yeah, I changed the color. For last cast, I changed the color. It's a little greener. I know Jets and
those little
Dolphins
details I really don't observe. But okay, I like it.
These are the important things that make the finer show. Chartreuse is a color, and it's named after a French liquor.
I never actually said that word.
It's a French liquor. That is that color,
I never said that word.
and that is the color. By the way, when you think of, you ever see like the yellow-green fire engines? That's yellow chartreuse. This right here, what we see now, is green chartreuse. Yep. I've been really getting into what exactly the color is. Originally, I was basing off of not Jimi Hendrix. Sorry,
What's the look?
Hendrix
Are you
Motorsports.
the Johnny Depp look right now?
Me? Little Pirates of the Caribbean action, you're saying? See, that's the thing. They actually sell this hat as pirate guy or Revolutionary War guy party hat.
Okay.
And I'm doing Revolutionary War guy, tricorn, militia. Oh, we got Jeff. Hey, Jeff.
What's up, guys?
I got to turn up the audio. Sorry, 1 second. What's up, Jeff?
What's going on? I hear you.
You there?
I'm here.
You're sounding like crap, man. This might not be working because I'm over my cell phone internet.
Right.
And this is why I want to be able to host with that. So actually, Jeff, the experiment, and we said experimental, everybody, it's not working. I'm going to have to take you off the feed. Sorry, everybody. It doesn't work to have Jeff on as well because I'm going over cell phone internet. It's okay. We're doing no, that won't matter. Don't worry about it, Paul. You get what I'm saying? I'll just say, you'll know what I'm saying when it's just that. Yeah, you got it. Don't worry about it. So here we are, minute and 50 left of the second quarter. Score is Buffalo 10, New England 7. Quickly, things are changing tides, though, to where it's looking like we're going to go into halftime.
And we get
17-7 is what it looks like. We can end up going to halftime with New England down by 10 and having to give Buffalo the ball back to start the third quarter. And that's probably what Paul wants, right?
Oh, we want what we want. Red meat, buddy.
We got a new State Farm ad here. We got Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers in this one, and Jake from State Farm.
Just say that next time. First time I heard about it.
And they're working in the hip thing with the throwing axes, which our throwing axe range actually in this area, weapon throwing range in this area, sponsored NAFCO's Community Days booth this summer, and that was pretty cool.
Big Bill's
Okay.
You're huge.
He is so focused on the game, he doesn't even. It was his sponsorship. Wow. Almost threw an interception there. He threw way over top. There.
Huge.
J.C. Jackson almost had his 8th interception of the season right there. J.C. Jackson.
Oh, come on. And there. Come on.
Breakout year. J.C. Jackson's proving to be the Gilmore replacement that I did not have faith he could be. I did not have faith J.C. Jackson could become.
Diggs pretty good all game.
You see that? He's elite. He's got this season, and that's what's happened here. They trained him. Gilmore's teachings have gone on to him too. You understand that too. Belichick has also that lineage stuff that he does too. But it didn't work there as Allen threw a touchdown to Diggs there. Now, like I said, I see that happening. I saw it happening ever since that. Yeah. So basically, now we're at 16-7. Okay, Paul is getting cocky with it. Paul's getting cocky with it.
Wow, look at that. Man.
It really is, too. The way they said absolute perfection, I agree with that. That throw was perfect. In the timing, in the communication between the Diggs' timing with Allen, perfect. Extra points, good. So we're going to change that score on here to 17-7. That sucks as a Patriots fan, especially see that in their home turf like this. But hey, you know, the horse race ain't over, right?
All right. Every time we score.
The true Patriots fans knows why I said the horse race ain't over.
Every time we score.
Oh, yeah, right. Did we do it on a three-pointer? I don't think we did.
We did.
We might have to take another one to make sure.
Okay.
I don't recall. Is that a Weekend at Bernie's thing?
I think so.
So I want to talk about this. Yeah, I might, but what I will say too is, you know, I haven't talked to you about this. I don't think I mentioned this to you at all. You know, I've been 3 days a week working out my left shoulder in physical therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Did I mention that to you before?
No.
So this shoulder used to fall off of its bone internally from the socket, my left shoulder. Internally from the bone would fall off and like the muscles stretched and hung out. That was an old baseball injury. I dove in the first base. Like that, like just yoinked out that thing. And it dislocated. Now, 15 years later, I've had it come out and come out and come out. Actually, one time the cops came because I was in my dormitory and I screamed because it just came out of my socket in the middle of my sleep. I just went, ah! And then the cops showed up and I was like, yeah, my shoulder falls out. Finally, 15 years of injury, I'm finally working on it, and I now know a lot about what it feels like to go through PT from an adult perspective that these players go through. No, seriously. I went through it as an 8th grader. I pulled my hamstring playing 8th grade football, actually, for the Newport High School system, and it was a system that hailed from the 1930s, actually. Yeah, the 1930 is when they started. Now, the thing is, though, is that I in 2005, I ripped my hamstring up, and I hated PT. I did not do the exercises. I took the laser treatments, and the actual exercises eventually devolved down to, I think I just said, like, fuck you, lady, to the person with the doctorate, the physical therapist. Now, I'm going to physical therapy. I'm really doing it 3 days a week, the whole 9 yards, and I'm taking to the approach.
Where are you going?
Dre Physical Therapy. They're next to Dr. Roscoe. So you've done.
I went there.
You've been there.
Yeah.
You know JC? Who do you know? Kylie? Was Kylie working there? Not Kylie. Yeah, Kylie.
No.
I hope they. God, they don't watch this.
No. Yeah, I went to Dryer.
I just feel like you remember
the best
Kylie.
Area.
How long ago were they around? Or did you? How long ago was it you were there?
Oh, a year and a half ago.
I would think you remember some of these names. How many visits did you go? Did you fully do your thing?
I did my 12.
12 what?
Well, my insurance paid for 12.
So my thing is so bad that they're paying for 60.
Yeah,
60.
That's pretty bad.
60. PT
No,
appointment.
I did 12.
No, I know these people. That's why I asked you, because now I know these people on a personal basis. I have through March, and I started in October.
Okay, I did that. I did
Okay,
all
I'm using the
rubber
same
band
machine.
stuff and
I've graduated
like
from
that,
rubber
yeah.
bands to the cable tower. Seriously. Okay. Anyway, they're impressed about that. I don't think you got to the cable tower. What did you have? Shoulder injury?
I get hit by a shelf from
This is
Walmart.
Walmart, really. Now let's not talk too much about the Walmart stuff on here, but there was a Walmart incident. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Where's where you went though?
I went to Dreher. I went to like 3 different places. I went to Dreher. I went to Penn Highlands.
Why?
I
Did you have to
went to
transfer?
Nova. So
Like for 12 visits, you went to each of them?
I
or-
want to get the perspective of each place. They offered me different things and different perspectives.
And the person you picked was great.
No, I'm saying the best I got from perspective is Dreher.
No, well, that's interesting. I didn't shop around. My PCP, my doctor said go to Dreher. That she said that they work the best with stuff. Now, Dreher is, in all seriousness, if you want to sponsor us, we're here for you. Both of us are Dreher patients, one patients.
No, really.
where it worked out.
What the hey, they're
Dead serious.
no, they were the best.
They're the best. They're actually tied in. They were bought out.
Nova was nuts. And Highlands was hospital system and stuff like that.
And that's where NAFCO. I'll just say this real quick. NAFCO board member Kaylee Santel's mother actually works at that. She works at that clinic.
Well, they're also a client of mine. So
Yeah, they're not bad people. It's just for you, the atmosphere wasn't the right
No.
place.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Mac Jones just got rid of it. 129 left in the second quarter. Mac Jones just got rid of it. Rising's hit. Are they going to give him roughing? Looks like they're walking this one forward as roughing. Number 93. Roughing the passer.
Really?
It was, though. Yeah. Nowadays, that didn't used to be. I remember Favre getting hit like that.
No.
And it wasn't a thing. The modern NFL, that's
They hurt Mac Jones. They slapped him in the face. So I agree with that.
okay, yeah. It was a hard hit. It was a hit. That was a shot. Mac Jones just took a shot. And Mac Jones is a baller, though. He got up. He's ready to play the next play, though. Even though he took one on the chin. Literally.
Oh, holding there. No.
Paul thinks he spotted a holding on the call. Mac Jones just to scramble out the left side, out the end zone. Flag on the play at the tackle. The tackle was late. They're going to call late tackle on the quarterback. Personal foul, 15 automatic first down. That's what that looks like for a fact. Jones is grabbing his knee, ripping off his knee brace on his left knee. He's been wearing for like 6 weeks. He's done this before where I've seen him say, this is inconvenient, and he rips it off.
No. He really did. Come on. He tried to hold him back.
Yeah, if that thing
From
feels
falling.
funny.
He tried to hold him back from falling.
Sorry, I'm focused on his knee. I had to look upward there.
No.
I was watching his
He
knee.
held him back from falling.
Yeah, and they're
Held it
saying,
back.
why are you bothering with it? Coach feels otherwise, man. I don't know who that announcer is, but he sounds just like Coach on Madden. Not Madden, not Coach Madden. Jonathan Coach. I think that's his name, is Jonathan Coach. Madden like hires their own announcers and they talk it.
No. You try to hold him. See, try to hold him.
Yeah, that's a good Samaritan act is a good excuse. There's no foul. Paul, so I'm just gonna say, where is one to urinate in Paul's Palace?
Thumb finger.
Okay.
I'll help you out there.
Okay. Man, I was looking forward to peeing it like here, but okay.
Here,
There's no
2 o'clock
trough.
in the morning. I do the trough outside.
Yeah, there's too much energy.
Oh, by the way, we're in Christmas hats. You're fine.
Nice to see you, Barb. You gotta get back on the show. Two people watching. They will watch it. I'm actually one that. It seems like most actually watch postcasts. I think that's the case.
Perry, we're basically family. I don't care.
He's saying this right on the stream, by the way. But go on.
We're family. I don't care. Our family is our family. So it's just your family.
Well, thank you, Paul.
I don't need to try to hide or anything like that. And you're important to us.
Well, thank you very much, Paul.
I appreciate it.
Just shake your hand to that statement. That's important.
No, you are.
I'm surprised you're going to say that right in the air right here. Because he's walking. That's cool to say.
You are. I'm just saying.
I appreciate that.
No.
I view you similarly. That's probably part of why I'm including my Christmas list. That and I want to improve the show so it was a little self-serving there. But I might as well. But thank you very much, Paul. I appreciate it. It's an honor.
I have nothing to hide from you or anything like that. And, you can see my house, my family, everything that's going on. And I appreciate our friendship. And thank you and Merry Christmas. So
Merry Christmas to you as well.
So,
but yeah, so cool.
All right.
No, thank you.
So, yeah, we'll pack rats and crap like that. And just,
Not that worried about
I know
pack
that.
rattage.
I've been in your house, Dennis. So.
Yeah, actually, I've improved that since then. Actually, there's been I did some certain things got just moved up to the attic, like from my living room, and then also I spent it's like 2 weeks ago now, but I spent like 10 hours just cleaning the hell because my landlord needed to fix my window. You don't like when my shit's not like dirty. He yells. So the thing is that then it's the whole thing. I don't really want to get too on the air, but what I'm really getting at is my house is very clean right now, but. Before I could actually use yet again another vacuum at this point. It's been 2 weeks.
I just want you to know that we own everything.
Yeah, isn't that nice to be a homeowner? You can have a dog. I just was introduced to Paul's dog during that little gap period.
We have a dog, and we have we have a microwave backup because it was on sale.
Yeah, where were we?
We have a microwave backup because it's on sale. So that's just weird shit.
Wait,
Anyway.
second, 2 microwaves.
Well, no, we have a backup when that one goes bad
Okay.
because it was a deal.
Yeah.
No. That's how our family rolls because we have backups because when things go bad.
Well, I actually kind of agree with that. Like, I need a backup AC charger to my laptop. This is the only one. This goes bad. I can't do the show. Something happens in this little piece of cable right here.
Do you see under here all these boxes? These are all backups. I mean, I have
Backup
everything.
signatured balls.
I back up
No.
everything.
Yeah, but your signatured balls. You might as well show the cast of signatured ball.
No.
No,
My
you
cast
don't
does
do
not
that.
want to see my
Ball. No. Oh God.
the backup does not want.
It
to see
doesn't say
balls.
welcome aboard, matey.
Anyway, we're going through halftime right now. I'm excited about it. Buffalo is actually playing like Buffalo should. Don't you agree?
Buffalo is playing like Buffalo should, especially if they want to be in the playoffs with the way the competition is in the AFC East as well. They're lined up to tie for first in the AFC East right now. They're up by 10 going into halftime. I guess I might as well change this to say halftime. Oh wow, I did not mean to open up my developers, my dev kit stuff. Oh gosh, the dev kit is in the way. All right, so you got a little glimpse of the side shit I do, Paul.
No, I got my thing cooking too.
Oh, you got your nachos? You worked those in the oven while I was taking.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're cooking. They're in there.
Oh,
Hey, wait a minute. I need 20 minutes on them.
that's fine. We can keep watching the show.
Well, I understand that, but
Keep.
we need to go and time it.
Okay. Well, let's
Let's
set
go
a
10
timer.
more, 10 more minutes.
Okay, put a timer there.
So
Do you need? No. Okay,
I
here.
need a timer for.
Set a timer for
12:50.
12 minutes and 50 seconds.
No, 2:50.
2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Yeah, this is 14.
No, you want
10 minutes.
set a timer for 10 minutes. There.
All right.
It's very tricky.
All right, let's watch halftime. See what the other people are doing. What did Hughes do? Defense.
Oh shit! I don't think did we have a shot with the Buffalo touchdown?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, but we're
no,
supposed to have a makeup one with
my
the
bad.
3-pointer too.
Hold on.
That we had to do
Okay.
makeup on the 3-pointer.
Fine.
Yeah, it's a situation.
Barb's sober. Which can drive you home.
At Paul's Palace.
Paul's Palace. All right. To the touchdown. Gotcha.
So I went to my sister's Christmas. I went to my sister's for Christmas this week, and she's kind of with the brother-in-law. She's kind of the boss of the house, and they have 2 dogs. One's a whoa. Hold up. Actually, it's not half. Why did I put halftime up?
Hold on.
'Cause-
Hold on.
I'm gonna take that down.
What the? Hold on.
Yeah, we're having a mess here.
Wow.
They just call it unsportsmanlike conduct in the offense against New England.
Yep.
Trenton Brown, the star right tackle of the New England Patriots. What did he say? What did he do?
Wow.
He
That's
came
a lot of
up.
words.
He said a whole lot of words right to the line judge. Right to the line judge.
Huh.
Said a lot of words to the line judge. By the way, if I was a ref, that would be my position.
Yeah, you don't
Be a
talk to
line
the refs bad like that. It's like talking to your mom bad.
Yeah, that's like
Mom,
talking
love
to
you.
your mom.
You're
Yeah.
watching.
Love you in heaven, Mom. Right. It's a thing. But 17-7 Patriots.
3rd and 18.
Third and 18. So that's not so good for the Patriots, especially after Trent Brown.
But the Bills got a chance to then come
And
back.
Belichick is having some words with the line judge right now. The line judge
Is there a
123.
hoodie that Belichick does not own? Really, I'm
Well, the
just saying.
Patriots sent him every hoodie. Which, I just got this one Well, I don't even want to talk about it right now because we got game shotgun formation. Mac Jones throws it over the head of this underneath. They tried to repeat the Bills. They tried to repeat the Bills match. Got underneath route stuff. Underneath hook to Jacoby Johnson. Jacoby Johnson
I'm not going to
dropped it, but the throw wasn't even near Jacoby Johnson.
Jinx us, but I'm not going to say it. But
Yeah, there's still 12 left in the clock with fourth and 18. That was an incomplete pass. Stops the clock.
we want
Not good.
We want to have.
You know what I would have ran there, and maybe that in the Brady days they would have ran is a screen right there on third and 18.
Look at that.
Good punt from Jake Bailey. I think he ought to have been in the Pro Bowl as well, in my opinion. Jake Bailey, in my opinion, is a Pro Bowl contending punter. Seriously. I think he's one of the best punters in the NFL.
He hasn't punt a lot because he needs to.
Yeah, and thank you for the compliment, Paul. Paul's saying that they don't punt a lot because they don't need to. But it's an experience here. So now there's 1 minute left in the second quarter.
We're going to get a field goal. You know that, right?
Paul says they're getting a field goal. I say 3 and out. That's what I'm saying here.
No, we'll get a field goal. We're the best kicker in the NFL. So you did until he was hurt.
Best kicker?
Yeah.
Falk.
Falk hurt.
Falk has no business being the best kicker. He has the best coaching. He's the best snapper and holder and best coaching systems to give him the opportunity. Historically, you had Vinatieri out of New England. You had Gostkowski, best percentage in history. Falk is a journeyman. Falk's a journeyman walking out with good coaching.
Very good Vinatieri.
Vinatieri is my favorite kicker of all time.
Oh, there we go.
They're going to march up the field with a pass interference.
No.
At the 50, Mills again with a pass interference. The PIs out of Mills are killing New England right now. Offensive.
Yeah.
Wow. Emmanuel Sanders. That's just this matchup that is unbelievable today. Jalen Mills versus Emmanuel Sanders. They're saying he kind of shoved him down there to get him out of the way. He boxed him downward.
That's so freaking wrong.
Yeah, I hear you. I think it should have been no penalty. I as a Patriots fan, not benefit the Patriots, I think that should have been no penalty. And this is the play at 56 seconds to go in the second quarter. At they go with a run here for first down.
Why does he do that for himself?
That was a called quarterback run out of the huddle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was going for that was an outside
That was a quarterback play.
Yep, design play. Barrymore's coming off the field here.
God. What a big game, though. Come on. It's pretty cool.
It is.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, 6 seconds left. Yeah, they went for a run play. And it's over. And Bills get back.
Yeah.
All right.
I just wanted to
I'm going to fast forward this fucker.
I just wanted to message a couple of my live stream friends here. Shout out to Matt Croyle. He does a lot of live streaming, a lot of Skyrim content. He's out of Oil City, Pennsylvania. He has some relations. He does the Oil City Film Festival. He does a lot of live streaming. I'm going to message him. As well as, I forgot the other guy. Whatever. Matt Croyle. He's a great man. You should check out his Skyrim live cast, as well as the Oil City Film Festival, which shows roughly around Labor Day weekend every year here. So I'd like to give this moment to a shout out to Matt Croy on his efforts in Oil City and the Oil City Film Festival.
Go on, Matt. All right. Ooh, here we go. Third down. Second and 1. Yeah. Singletary.
Across the 35-yard line, combination of Hightower down and Singletary a little slow getting up.
No, that's not good. That's not good.
Singletary down. A Devin Singletary. I almost said Mike. People who've been watching this from the get-go will know why I said that. Devin Singletary down, number 26, running back of Buffalo down. Big news. With 14:03 left in the third quarter, we skipped over halftime basically because that piss break and socializing with Paul's wife Barb. Also, the show model.
Look. He's fine. Look at that.
He's looking okay.
He's okay.
Yeah. Singletary looks okay. Looks like they're looking at his feet, actually. Looks like it's something in his foot or ankle.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Buffalo Bills New England playoff game.
You think they're going to meet up in the
Of course
playoffs?
they will.
Where do you think that'll be?
Well, they'll be.
Not in the divisional. Not in the wild card. Not in the wild card.
It's gonna
Divisional
happen.
or
We will play them again.
you think it's third game? That's you heard it here first. Paul's
Look at
predicting.
that shit! Oh my god!
Wow. Okay. Paul's predicting them to meet up in the playoffs, but somehow McKenzie. They're marking it incomplete. All that hype and it's incomplete. What's up here? Let's see the instant replay. Let's see what this is. This could be a challenge, maybe. He never had. Clearly incomplete after.
She's telling me a perfect pass.
Perfect pass. It went through. He grabbed into the shoulder late. He came in late. McKenzie came in late with his arm. He was there. Everything was perfect, but the arms were late on the bread basket.
We're done with the ovens ready to go.
Okay, we're at 2nd and 10, 13:36 left in the third quarter. Ball's on New England's 39. Buffalo's driving.
Ready.
Nachos are ready. Why did my alarm not go off? Did it go off?
No, did it?
Weird. You did catch it. That is when the timer should have gone off.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, you don't want to burn that shit. Yeah, the crappy part is I would have preferred the nachos probably before. Anyway, the nachos are probably better than the wieners, and now I'm like not nearly as hungry as when I got here. I'm just being honest.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there's the timer.
There you go.
There it is. It just came in the
All right.
late half of the minute there, Paul.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a pause game now. I guess I'm going to entertain the crowd. I guess I'll show them my titties. Yep, it's hairy. Yep, a lot of hair. Jeff's pretty smooth on that. Paul's the only guy now to not show his tits on the air on this cast. Didn't hear any words from the kitchen when I said that, so I assume that's a no. There's the, fuck it. You know what? You got to make the big money, right? No, so I'd like to take this moment though to say, hey, the NAFCO.org. Check out NAFCO.org. I've been working on that all the time, day and night. NAFCO.org, great website to go to. That's really what this is based out of. It is NAFCO, the Northern Appalachian Film Collective. What we do is we promote film and arts in our area, the Northern Appalachian area. We have Bills fans, Patriots fans, Bills fans that know Dolphins fans, and then it just became the show out of it. It looks like Paul has our halftime meal here. Paul, do you want to give the camera a good little? Give this a little. You can see your body. There you go. Yeah, so that's what we're doing here for our meal. Yeah, I see we got somebody just joined in. Thank you. Hello. We got comments here that I have not been responding to. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that's Jeffrey. Okay. Hi, Jeff. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah. Don't know what some of those things are. Like, for instance, this one. Don't know what they were trying. Oh, I think they're trying to advertise their website. Seems spammy to me. That seems spammy to me. It's like the same site, two different accounts that aren't seem like they're really names. And then I got Jeff, our Dolphins guy, coming in here. Yeah, I'd like to thank my sister Amy Kimball for giving me this Christmas gift of the Boston Red Sox 2018 championship. I don't know if this was sitting in warehouses for a couple, few years here, or if it was a newly printed thing. I have no clue. This is a Christmas present, so we're on the 26th of December today. So, things are pretty fresh here. I actually haven't even washed this. I just took off the tags just for this cast. I need something to wear that was cleanly for today's show. So, pretty happy here. I guess I'm gonna just start digging in to Paul's chips. Thank you for the nachos, Paul. Beefy. He's right. It is beefy. I like the onion chunks too. It's like chunky with the beef and the onion. Heavy onion and beef and tomato. It's kind of like the Family Guy skit on Every Pizza Place. Hello, Every Pizza Place, but into nachos. It's the Every Pizza Place nacho kind of thing here, where everything's kind of thick, everything's kind of chunky. Very American way of handling your cooking. We're watching American football, so that's what we do, right? No, it's good. It's fucking great. I'm assuming Paul's in the bathroom or something, or the wife's bitching him out for handling the dog wrong. I don't know. But I'm eating his nachos, that's for sure. Debating on press and play without him, but it's kind of offensive, isn't it? Comment if you think I should press play on this cast without Paul here. Keep in mind, it's his cable bill. So there's that. Try to respect that. However, anyway, I don't want to get into the way the internet makes things work sometimes. Oh, these are really good nachos, though. So this game's happening in New England. One thing I've noticed between the atmosphere in New England and the atmosphere in Western Pennsylvania is it still feels, here we are on December 26th, and it still feels like fall air coming out of here. I get moments where it just feels like fall air, whereas right now in December 26th in New England where they're playing this game, I know you're not getting the same molds and seasonal feelings that you would out of the air that you do in Western Pennsylvania right now. So it feels kind of more like fall to my nostrils as it does here. Paul, I was just telling the audience here, these nachos, they feel very American. It's very thick, very beefy, as you promised, very beefy.
Well, American means Houston, Texas type of thing, but yeah.
American, is that? You're saying that you learned this recipe in Houston.
Yes, I did.
That's cool. It's very thick. Now, and here's where I go with Family Guy did a skit that's similar to the way I would describe this nacho plate, which is, hello, Every Pizza Place. That skit they did there. Now, you might not be familiar with that skit. Are you familiar with Every Pizza Place with Family Guy?
Yes.
You know Every Pizza Place bit.
Yes, I do. Every bit.
All right. So this is that. It's chunks on chunks on chunks. Everything's chunks. It's sliced like that, and it's fantastic. It's everything I want in nachos.
By the way, if you want meat, you get double meat.
That's what I'm saying. It's double the meat. Every bite you take, it's like chunks
meat.
of
There's
beef.
not meat. It's not.
And then it's chunks of veg.
No. It's like when you order something from a Chinese restaurant here in town. Really?
Here, it's just like
if you order something in town, they give you like no meat when you do a beef en lo mein. But no, you want double meat, you want triple meat. Oh my god, it's awesome.
So the thing is you got lots of beef. Then
there's onion,
but then onion is in like big kind of chunk bits. That's a big critical part.
You have like real,
and then like the way in which he cuts the tomato too, very thick. So everything's kind of thick there, and it creates a very, very thick, chunky bite, kind of like garden salsa. It's almost a little like garden salsa, but with beef and nacho.
Yep.
Kind of vibe. And that's my review of Paul's.
And you cook the beef and sauce, taco sauce, and picante. You cook the beef and picante, and it's
picante.
Amazing.
You mean Valentine? Like, what's your picante sauce of choice?
Well, picante is anything you want to be. Picante means hot sauce. Yeah.
Well, picante is a pepper specifically.
Well, this one in particular, I'm sorry about it. I cheated a little bit.
Sauce. Picante salsa is a mini picante sauce.
You cook the beef and picante, which is chocolate and chives and all kinds of stuff like that.
But do you put like picante peppers in there, or are you putting like picante
all the
sauce?
peppers, all the stuff here. And by the way,
Okay.
our bills, napkins, and I'm sorry. Did your hands burn?
No.
Your
But-
hands burn.
Oh,
Okay.
my hand.
What the hell?
Oh, now I get what.
Oh, jeez.
This is what happens when a Patriots fan touches Bill's stuff.
Bills. Oh my God. All right.
Man,
This is our halftime show. Sorry, guys.
don't even have a bit.
Okay.
Meat spot. Oh, the meat is.
Okay.
Barb just dropped in with that little ditty here.
Oh.
Meat sponsored by Red Meat. Oh, this is Barb. And so we said this chunky beef.
Okay.
But not only is it
Okay.
sponsored
Okay.
chunky beef,
This is amazing.
it's red meat.
Red meat. Okay. I have to go get her some.
Which, by the way, we even have tomato, which is a red vegetable. So we have red meat and red veggies.
Well, it's all red.
So we satisfy the vegans by putting in red. Right? Isn't this vegan though?
It's vegan if you want to say. I mean, get this. Let's go into
Ricky Cherry, we're gonna have to ask your opinion on whether or not this is a vegan.
Oh,
Paul seems
yeah. Remodeling.
he's remodeling his palate.
Nicky?
All right.
Just like that.
Yeah, I'm not good. Getting kind of full actually.
This is good.
This is a good meal. At this point, it's a meal. It's not even just snacks. Now it's a meal.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you leave Paul to run a show? I mean, I guess. I don't know what you want.
Oh, no.
You left Paul on a show.
Well, I can, but
No. You did, and you talked about meat and the big meat.
oh,
And the,
yeah, but that's all. Yeah, that's what happened. Oh, why don't? That's the why I don't.
why you don't.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought you were trying to be like,
Why
let my
don't-
kid play. It almost sounded like a let my kid play the sport. And I was like, I mean, I can. It's just like I think it would be weird.
Why you don't?
Yeah.
Why don't?
Yeah.
It was a bad idea.
At first, I thought you were going to be like that. Sorry, Paul. Thank you for that. At first, I thought you. Thank you, Paul. At first, what I thought was that you were going to say. Does that really tip something?
Let him run the show.
Let him run the show for an episode because, like,
No, you shouldn't.
my husband deserves a chance. And that I was like,
No, let's know me.
I thought it was like, yeah, no. And at first, that's how I read it, and I was like, I mean, I guess I can if it really is a point of contention. I can. And I was thinking in my head,
I am not a producer.
I'll let episode 17 really be a flop just so he can see. That's instantly what I thought was like. I'll just let an episode go to hell.
No, that day you
I
were
already have.
available.
Yeah,
and
no,
you
that's
were
what I'm thinking. I already
meat,
have.
Meat, and he wouldn't stop, and I'm like,
Yeah, I know, but that's why it's still.
Oh, you should just shut
That's
up.
why. That's why
Meat.
this is now red meat on our show.
yeah, I know, right?
I really love Paul's meat in my mouth. I'm
Right.
salivating all over Paul's red meat.
That's
in my
a
mouth.
wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it's so
He
thick
said
and
that
chunky.
too.
Paul's red meat is so thick and chunky. I love it in my mouth.
The problem
I mean, I've had multiple men's meat in my mouth before, and this beats that out of chance. I mean, I've had Jeff's red meat in my mouth. I've had Paul's red meat in my mouth. But the thing is, especially when Barb was helping out too with Paul putting his meat in my mouth, and I really thought that combo was just, this is putting it out of the park. I've never had better experience with red meat in my mouth than this. Now, where I'm from, there's a restaurant called Five Guys, and that's actually my favorite burger place
Yeah,
because you haven't lived until you've had Five Guys in your mouth. Really, it's like kind of like watching New York Knicks. You know, I mean, you just got them all. You know, you buy a package of Nathan's hot dogs. You're like, Nathan, I love 8 of you in my mouth right now. 8 Nathans. Barb's like, not. I'm glad that you're smiling.
You don't let Paul run a show because he'll say things.
Because now we're having this conversation live on the air, where I'm talking about Barb helping Paul put red meat in my mouth this
We're
afternoon.
live on there, by the way.
I'm sure if Paul had to pay for his own house, he wouldn't be able to afford to put this much red meat in my mouth. Yeah, not be able to. So thank you to Barb for the amount of meat in my mouth going on right now.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. And thank you for the guest appearance from Barb Garrettson, everybody. Round of applause for Barb Garrettson.
Go Barb!
Number 1 ranked wife on the show, by the way.
Sarah, our first guest. First guest.
Huh?
Our first guest.
Our first, well, yeah, as a model before.
Correct. All right, go back to the game.
But the maturation that I'm seeing is reading companies quicker, is making it faster, and being decisive about it. He read the zone.
I'm all about inappropriate.
Yeah, I was born in the 90s, Paul. You know,
Yeah.
I'm a millennial.
Look at that. Oh, and look at that. That's interference.
Catch me. 35-yard line.
Mackenzie. Oh my God. Our two second and third receivers are gone.
Mackenzie's out.
No, Mackenzie's there, but we have Beasley and Davis out.
Defense number 2. That penalty decline is over place. First down.
Right now, as we're watching, there's 12:53 left in the third quarter.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
We'll just say flag penalty decline is what's going on. Situationally, it's just the camera for our faces here, guys.
Good.
I'm good. Oh, I'm great.
Yeah.
I'm actually feeling pretty full, Paul.
Good.
Red meat. I've shoved enough in my mouth. Allen's in shotgun here. We're at New England's 35. Buffalo's got the ball in the third quarter, which I will actually update that for our viewers' pleasure. All right. Updated. All right, so. Yeah, that's one of the. Anyway, second and 1. They're going to go on second down. Quarterback sneak. I guarantee you that took the Patriots defense by surprise on second down to go with the quarterback sneak. They make it. They get about 3 on second and 1 because that is a sneak if I've ever seen a sneak. On their own 35, I didn't expect a sneak in any possible way at all, Paul. Did you?
No, I did not.
Yeah, I think that was the sneakiest of sneaks. No, seriously, I think it was the sneakiest sneak I've seen all year.
Well, you see that third and fourth round, but yeah, you don't see that second.
Yeah, it's second down and 1. I think it was a sneak. Yeah, a lot of teams actually think second and 1 is the time to go deep.
Oh, here you go.
Play action, pass
Oh,
over the head, out of the sideline, over the head.
that's bad. It's not good.
Yeah, that was Allen missed a spot. We're seeing a lot of missed spots from the quarterbacks. Honestly, I'd say it's about average, though. I'd say it's about average in the NFL. Nothing for, I made mention of it, and then I say nothing to really mention. But the more you know.
And the Vikings are fighting for their playoff bye right now at 7-7. Madison in for
Look at that.
I dropped it! Oh, shit. That's not Hogan, right? Knox, okay. 15, I see 15 in Buffalo. I think Hogan's still for
Are you
this day.
serious? Look at that. Oh, I'm sorry. Tomorrow.
Kilmer on. 15 of Buffalo. Kilmer
Are you
on.
serious? Why
Drops
can't you
that
guys
ball.
do
No reason to drop that. That was in that.
purpose?
He had it contained in his body. And he flips around. He had it contained in his body. kind of the ball. The ball basically caused the fumble there, except it's not a fumble because he didn't fully have containment of the ball, possession of the ball. He never had 2 steps in. Okay, it's out. So 3rd and 10 in New England territory. Buffalo, but scrambling, throwing it.
Oh my
Caught. He's
Are you
caught.
fucking
By
serious?
about a yard.
Are you serious?
By about a yard.
Did
That's
you look at
fully-
that?
Sanders makes up for a lot
That
of his
is
losses
that's
today.
an amazing pass.
It was.
It was
It was
really
an
good.
amazing job from Allen to throw that, and an amazing job from Emmanuel Sanders to make sure that turned into a first down.
Wow. Look at that. Who does that?
Josh
That
Allen
shoulder
and Patrick
play.
Mahomes.
Who
There's
does
2
that?
people. There's 2 people in the league that do that.
Who does that?
They both are worth about $1 billion.
Yeah,
as we-
$250 million. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Really?
but by the time
How
his
would you like to
career's over,
walk during the mall and say, "Hey, I'm worth $250 million. What can I,
I would like to buy your store, sir.
Oh, there you
There's
go.
a flag
That's
on the play.
nuts.
I saw the flag.
Damn it, bastards.
That's why I didn't get excited, because I was just like already.
Well,
saw
you
it.
won't get excited because you're a Patriots fan.
Well, yeah, true. Multiple men downfield. They tried screenplay, wide receiver screen. They didn't hold up. The offensive lineman didn't hold up on their run. For sure. We're going teal lighting now.
Teal lighting. All right. 1st and 15. Okay, we got this first. Whew.
Down outside is Buffalo. He's up. He's got
half of what he needed.
He got about 7 or 8. Flag on the play with an outside run. I question if that's a holding offense.
Oh my gosh.
10-yard penalty, repeat first down from the spot of the
We're
foul.
looking at a field goal now, right?
This changed a lot. It's great. It's fantastic. Very good, the review. Yeah, it's fantastic nachos, Paul. Let's get him. This is Paul's nachos, kind of after we did some demolishing to it. Man, I mean, you got like 2 nights or 3 nights, maybe even worth of nachos there. Really, because that's. But keep in mind, I did town on those weenies. The smoky. Yeah, well, I sort of, that was because I showed up hungry. I showed up too
I
hungry.
got cheese crackers and onions later. But. Look at that. You never scamp on the meat. You know what I'm saying? You always do double meat. Because meat's always good, right?
This is the first way I found out about Jaeger bombs ever. Was this weird YouTube video released in 2006. This is before your time, in the sense of you weren't into internet then.
Yeah.
I'm OG, dude. OG. No, seriously, I started pirating shit in 1998 with Napster. I had weird parents. Tech experts.
Yeah.
2nd and 14, they throw. What happened? Like the CPS doesn't even know what happened. Judon's pointing down the field. Judon's pointing at something. Dude, nobody even knows. The Belichick's looking confused.
He's thinking like interception or fumble.
Or what?
But it was a 4th throw.
It looks to me, that's a 4th throw.
4th throw. Yeah.
4th throw. Incomplete pass.
Yeah.
Why is everybody so up in arms about something that is so clear? That was clear. Belichick knew better. Man knew better. He's just playing games.
He wasted.
Hey.
Yeah, timeout.
I paid the NFL Game Pass $100 this year to watch Belichick do his thing. I guess that's his thing. You know, I mean, the my new haircut thing. My new haircut's probably not going to go on here, guys.
What are you gonna do? You got a lot of hair.
Oh, me? Oh, you don't think what I'm talking. Oh, I love to do my haircut. It's kind of fun to put it on full screen. Allen
Look
with
at that. Oh,
so he's
good
out of the backfield into the stands on 3rd and 14.
one. Well, we're gonna take field goal.
He had to throw off his back foot, blitz against him. Didn't have a shot. 4th and 14. This is a field goal attempt.
It's
Field
gonna
goal
be a
attempt.
3-point game. I mean, 3-touchdown game.
3 possession game. That's
No.
yeah. This is easily a field goal here. The wind's not so much.
No,
here
no,
today. This is
we're
an
the
easy
best
field goal.
ever.
Easy field goal. 4th and 14.
Our
Yep,
field
they're
goal
going for it. Number
Kicker
2.
is just as good as yours.
Tyler Bass.
Well, your field goal kicker is hurting me.
Got it.
He's on injury report.
He is. He was listed as questionable going into the Tyler Bass kicks it. It's up, dead through the center of the upright. Wind was in his favor with 9:02 left in the third quarter, 20-7. We're gonna have to update the score here to graphic wise. Yeah, this is not panning out well for the Patriots right now.
It's not over.
Yeah, well, it ain't over till it's over.
I feel more comfort.
And this is where I get to say, Barb's not fat, so Paul's wife can't come out and sing and make the game over because she's not fat. It's a good problem. Where you score points with the wife. When you say, I also agree that. You say, I also agree that my wife's not fat. She's not. She's a very thin lady.
My wife's awesome.
Yep, Paul's
amazing.
wife's awesome. She's our model for the show. There's reason for that. She's not a fat lady.
Yeah.
But-
But she always says positive things about me.
Yes, but that
Always
also
says-
means
no, always positive things.
But here's the problem with Barb. That means she can't end games by singing.
Inside the positivity
My
going
God.
on in our Christmas. I swear.
I think Jeff's next wife is going to be able to finish games for us. Though.
Oh my god!
I mean, you see those ladies?
I can't wait for that. I mean, I love. Tracy.
You love Jeff,
Tracy. No, I love Tracy's ex-wife. I love Jeff's ex-wife. Tracy's amazing. Perfect woman in the world. I can't believe she met him.
I never knew him. Never knew
Well,
her.
I know, but Tracy's amazing. But I'm just saying. Okay.
I'm telling the audience I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, no. That's fine. Yeah. Jeff's met. I don't know. All my significant others. All of them. So he even went to Tampa when Barb and I got married.
Yeah, I thought that was fascinating. Did he pay? Now, I got to ask. I went in August to a wedding, and I got paid to go there. Like, as far as not paid
They paid
to
you.
go.
Are you a wedding paid person? Like
Not paid to go. What I mean is paid to
attend?
paid. Well, they didn't pay me. They just like paid for the plane ticket and shit like that. Like, did you pay for Jeff's plane ticket? He paid for his own.
No, he drove up on his own. I mean,
Oh, he only came across the state.
he came across the state.
It's a little different.
He drove 4 hours. To go
4
to San
hours.
Diego.
Yeah, it's a 12-hour drive. It would have been a 12-hour drive for me.
We got married on a pirate ship, which is amazing.
pirate ship.
Pirate ship
Pirate
by the captain. Pirate ship in Tampa.
in Tampa.
Yeah, pretty cool. Well, St. Pete.
Was it in the stadium? Oh wait, was it on the water?
On the water. We got married. On the water.
On the water. I've never been to the Gulf of Mexico.
No, who does not want to get married on a pirate ship?
Yeah.
That's right. That's pretty cool. That's good. And amazing place, Clearwater.
And yes, my Patriots militia cap changes roles all of a sudden now. Now it is a Pirates cap. Ahoy matey. It is that quick. That's how it was marketed, damn it. Even the party show goes, pirate guy or Revolutionary War guy. Your pick. And I was like, Patriots guy.
Okay, now we're going in.
Kickoff here,
Kicking off.
20-7.
Okay, it's
Buffalo.
27. How do you feel, Perry?
Kickoff.
How do you feel, Perry?
Kickoff comes out of the
How do you
back
feel
of the
about
end
the
zone,
game, Perry?
touchback. They're going to the 25
How do you
yard
feel?
line. What I feel is sad. And I think
New
that
England's never came
New
back.
England
They've
hasn't had a
never
comeback
come back. Ever.
this year with, well, I wouldn't say New England ever, with Jones. You got to put that
With
caveat.
Jones.
This season
With
with
Jones.
Jones.
He's never come back. So you feel a little shaky about it?
Because you go back, Patriots actually historically as a franchise have the most comebacks out of any other franchise in history.
With Jones.
But with Jones, nothing. They came close in Indianapolis with it. And this is why also. Whoa!
Look at that
Hand
kid.
off to Harris. Harris is taking off the field up to the Buffalo 45. He's going down to the 43 at Buffalo.
All
There.
right, it's
One play on the other side of the field.
cigarette time. Cigarette time.
Good
You
news.
guys
Cigarette
suck.
juice.
Hate New England.
Right. Well, but they're up. They're still up. It's a tight game. It's a tight game. Paul's pissy, but from one play.
It's never a tight game. Never.
As in, he never gets to feel rest there. You did when Cam Newton played for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Newton was never really a match. He was cheap.
Screen door.
Okay. I make a better door than a window is what Paul's saying.
Two and a half on the play hit by Saran Neal. Harris is a no-nonsense guy, very decisive. And what he
You know,
does,
I got
he
ice
has
in
done missing last
It's not
week.
melted.
It's
It's like that cold.
What is it? I'm reading a 40 on Windows is giving Microsoft's telling me it's 40 degrees for New Voice right now. Yeah, 40 even cloudy is what they say. It's cloudy for sure.
Screen door. Ah, good. Thank you.
I lost my hat. This is my hair. My hair has no hat right now.
Kurt, it has nothing to do with the podcast or anything.
No, it doesn't.
I'm
This-
glad you're here. I'm glad you're here watching. Anyway,
Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, I got the ticket and stuff like that. It's good to enjoy it.
Well,
I appreciate it.
I would come over every time if it weren't for my schedule these days.
Nice. There's
It's fucking awful. I appreciate that, folks. Harry has the ball, and he's just. What the fuck was that play? I'm gonna have to watch this replay. 3rd and 8, Patriots. 6:55 left to go in the third quarter. Clock's running. They go down. That's a first down. Harry, that was a weird. It almost looked like some kind of wide receiver bubble screen. Wide receiver bubble screen I saw there. Weird play call. What the hell did Josh McDaniels do? Let's see a replay, CBS. I'm asking CBS for the replay.
well, did it back him up when they tackled him and not have the first down?
No huddle, and now we don't have a replay. Okay, thanks CBS. I'm glad this isn't a playoff game. Jones fakes playoff.
Oh my
Deep
God.
throw, over the head, and almost intercepted in the end zone by Buffalo. It's just an incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. Patriots ball still. My God, he tried to go over the top
No,
to
he cannot.
Akil Harry.
He's not.
And
good
there
at
was-
15 yards.
There was
He's not good.
the free
He's not
safety
good.
was there. Free safety was there. There was no way you were ever going to get there.
He's not good throwing.
Well, it depends on the deep, and that's the problem with a rookie. I think he has great potential, but he's a rookie, and that's why I said I don't think the Patriots are super material. I said that from the preseason cast. I think that they're a competitor right now, and I think you're looking at next year or the year after for Super Bowl.
Give him. Oh, he threw it down, and that's a flag. Should be a flag.
Are they going to say he's outside of the pocket?
No, he was not. Did you see him outside the pocket?
He was over to the left a little bit there. He was over up north there. He started going a little, not north. He started going a little east. He was outside of the pocket, Paul. That's what they're saying. That's what the refs say.
Oh, that's how the Rams are.
Yeah, Rams are owning the Vikings today. No, that's to be expected, like you just said. That's the Rams. They got.
Yeah, yeah, great
Jay. Yeah, they also got good Donald, and they got Jacoby Myers. Okay, let's go back to this game. Jacoby Myers on a slant route catches ball. He's a little slow to get up, a little wind knocked out of him, but man, good catch. He held on to it. First down, Patriots. Jacoby Myers has been a hell of a story for the Patriots. He's basically the Julian Edelman of now for the Patriots. He's a full quarterback. He can throw. He can fake. He can catch. He can play slot. Jacoby Myers is one of Belichick's guys. He's a Belichick type guy. He's basically Julian Edelman
You have 5 minutes.
2.0.
You have 5 minutes in the third. So can't wait till Josh gets it again.
See, they didn't blow it dead. What's he like? God, fucking rats. Excuse me.
So, Paul, do you have any
Yeah,
more
I have another bud.
Budweiser
Yeah, go in the
replacements?
fridge.
Okay, in the fridge. Okay.
Help us out.
Is trash like right
We're
by
family now, right?
Yes, Paul. Thank you. All right. Where's the trash at?
Right next to the door.
Well, tell them what's happening.
Jordan Fuller was on top of it. Harris couldn't get the ball back. The disaster averted, and Harris battles his way back near the line of scrimmage. They were going for the big guys to the right. Everyone going that direction. How did they call the college team Roddy Wright?
Yeah.
So you bought like big ass beers just for me, didn't you?
Yep.
Thank you, Paul.
Yeah. Nobody likes my old man beer. So it's,
I actually natural ice, right? Natty ice. I used to drink that in high school. I think of that as a child's beer. Sorry, but what I mean is though is I have a certain kind of
remember when golfing in that night?
Oh,
Too
no.
tall.
What I'm gonna get is what I mostly remember is a sort of liquid throw up. I think I told you at the same time. It's a certain kind of throw up that is quintessential to high school with me. It's basically back in high school when you throw up water because like you're just so fresh at it, and that's what natural ice tastes like to me. What I mean is because of how many times I threw it up.
I like it because
And
gives me
that's
a
out of
buzz.
bounds.
It gives me a
With,
buzz.
yeah, yes, good buzz there too with them. And Patriots moved up with ball in about 5 yards. They're on an outside pass. It got thrown out of bounds.
Coach defense.
Zone blitz on that one for Addison to drop out. Normally a pass rusher. Good job by Bolden getting an additional yards.
So Vegas is going to be true as far as the numbers.
Two minus. You mean the
Yeah.
Vegas truth?
Vegas
in our minds
is always really on.
Well, Vegas says that New England wins by 2. No, New England wins by 1, which tells me first down Patriots there on a 4th and 3 pass to Jacoby Myers. We should have hyped that up probably more with a 4th and 3 down on their own 7.
It's going to be close. What I'm saying with it.
Jacoby Myers though got it, and he is at the 3. So it's a 1st and goal from the 3 New England Patriots. They need this. If they're going to stay alive, they need this to work. They need the next 4 plays somehow to end up in the end zone. Crucial that they do in this next 4 plays. Here they line up in a goal line I kind of style formation here. Big formation with a fullback and running back. Motion in the backfield with Henry to the right. They go with Damon Harris in the backfield. He gets 3 of the 4. He's down to the 1.
Wait for the mistake. That's what
2 minutes and 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock is ticking.
Who wins this game is a mistake. And
Who wins this game? You think it's still up for debate? You don't think it's up? You think it's up? It's up to a lot more than that, I'd say. We got big formation, jumbo. We just move Jacoby. There's confusion within New England.
What if
and Jones calls a timeout?
What?
He is confused.
Really?
He doesn't know what is going on.
That's screwed up.
Buffalo calls a timeout. Did they just say Buffalo's who called the timeout, not New England?
No. Are you sure?
Buffalo calls the timeout. That was a surprise.
You're right. Oh my gosh, that's stupid.
That I don't know what they did. I don't know
Why-
what
why do you do
confusion
that?
Sean
That's
McDermott
stupid.
had
That's stupid.
defensively,
That's stupid.
and that's the Belichick difference, Paul. Seriously, I'm dead serious. Belichick on the big ones doesn't do that.
We're not.
Sean
Gonna,
McDermott
we're
just
not
made
gonna stop
a
the
big
England
error.
on the one.
I don't care if that's defensive coordinator. At the end of the day, the blame rests on the head coach on that kind of mistake. That was a head coaching mistake. Sean McDermott is
right.
gonna deserve shit for that. Second goal from the 1.
We'll see.
Patriots line up big, different formation, big down the middle. Harris is in for the touchdown. Now we're at 13-20
Why do we
Patriots with
call-
opportunity
why do we
for
call
an
that
extra
out?
point.
Why
or
do
two-point
we
conversion.
do that? Why did we do
Why
that?
did they do it? Waste of time, right? Because now we're going to get in the fourth quarter. Here we are with under 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Now we got the whole fourth quarter to go. 2-minute warning, all that kind of stuff to play out with only 2 timeouts for the Bills, whereas the Patriots have 3. And it didn't seem to get them anywhere. They just lined up and did the same play, and it still got a touchdown. Didn't seem to give the Bills any advantage, except now they've wasted a timeout. That's what I mean by
plays.
the Belichick
That's
difference.
pretty good. No, 13
And now
plays.
here we are for line up for the extra point. Fulk kicks it right through the middle of the uprights. Score is now 14-20. We're going to update the score here on the graphics. My God, though, we are now having a ball game, aren't we, Paul?
20-14. Buffalo.
And that's why when you went out for your smoke break, you said, I can't count the Patriots out at this point. With 3 scores, that's not enough.
Hell up.
There's still that. So either
See what I mean by a lot of meat.
yes, Paul's changing subjects here to his nachos again,
Mm.
which we've thoroughly covered before. It looks like the Matrix. The Matrix is getting a lot of coverage right now, isn't it? Wilson's sponsoring.
I can't wait.
Yeah. And those are the people that make the NFL the Duke, right? The Duke is the NFL football. I have a couple in my house. The Duke, it's great football. Wilson makes it great ball. Now they have ads with Serena. One of the, I gotta say, one of the Williams sisters playing tennis with their rackets, and it's Matrix style. And I love the remake of the Matrix they're doing right now. And as a film corporation, that's why I bring up this when they do that. And also get Paul off of the Patriots just scoring it all and being behind now by less. Now he's upset.
Well, a little upset, yeah, because we're not far ahead. So
You feel like you need a cushion of about
I need a cushion of 20.
five. No, you need a cushion of 5 drives.
Okay, gotcha.
8 times 5. 8 times 5 is 40. You need a 40-point cushion to feel comfortable when you're playing a Patriots
Do you
with
need more
Belichick
food?
down.
One more food.
I'm basically done with the food thing. I mean, I can also shove more stuff in my mouth. So.
I got cheese crackers. We never saw. I said tomorrow.
Very good. Very good. Chunky ass nacho. You got tomorrow off? Cool. Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just my weekend. It's just my normal time. It's nothing special.
But 16 hours. Oh, no.
Oh, you took time off for tomorrow because of the game?
Well, of course it did. But
Yeah, well, Paul just, your Paul. Jeff just calls out. He just goes to the retirement home he works for. He just says, I'm not going to make it. Dolphins won 1 game this year. Got our podcast check page. He's just like, I'm going to go in to my job today. Come on, Paul. I mean, that was funny. It was fuck when Jeff did that earlier this year. Now, he still has his job, though, so that's why it's funny. It's because he still has his job.
What?
What?
Trying to get Jeff on?
Oh, no, remember, try to get him on the over the cell phone internet. It's just not heavy duty enough to pull it off.
Yeah.
Not to bring on guests. We can do outward, just one outward, but when I bring in a guest, it just becomes too much for things. You see what I'm saying?
We're just shut off.
There's a score. Yeah, right. There was a score. We need shots. Shots. Everybody shot. Little John. Little John.
All right. New England. Bastards.
Overrunning the front side, and rather than running back going to the back side. Look at the blocking guys of Johnny Smith and Nikhil Harry early in the ball game on his first touchdown.
Yeah. Nikhil Harry has been the bane of Buffalo here.
Look, Simon has.
Yeah, this is hook route. That's the bane. So it's better when your bane of a team is a strategy than it is a player. Right now, the Patriots have a player.
Why is Diggs hurt?
Diggs is hurt. Diggs is down his left shoulder. Kind of like what I have Dreher. Physical therapy helping him out on.
Which is kind of a common type thing. I know the league is trying to get away from that. You see at the end when Brian flipped it, brought him back where they call that suplex in pro wrestling. But because he didn't really slam him down on his back or on his shoulders, the officials didn't turn him down. He definitely doesn't want
It's fine.
the extracurricular athletes to attack his team.
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna be hot tub, man.
Diggs is up.
Right, so.
Diggs is on the sideline after the great Valentine move.
Wow, that's pretty good right there. That was pretty good. The funny part was our first game in Los Angeles this year.
All right, here we go.
All right, yeah, second and 4, Buffalo. They're lining up on their own 30, on their own 39, driving down the field here, and they hand it off on a draw play up the center. They get stuffed about a yard or 2, yard and a half gang there, which is a stuff at that point. That draw, they didn't really sell that draw, did they? I kind of just watched it flow like molasses. I tell you the truth, I watched that play fold like molasses. It just played out slowly. I shouldn't be able to call a draw while they're doing the draw. I called the draw to the audience before he actually handed it off. That's what I mean by, like, that's not a good draw if I can call it as a play-by. I'm not even play-by-play. I'm just fucking around. That's not good.
We got 3 yards.
Shotgun here, 3, third and 3.
Oh, yeah.
Caught on the outside, out of bounds. McKenzie has been playing really well overall today. Active as hell. McKenzie and Singletary are the two. But you notice how
We're talking third tier players.
But that's the thing. Belichick makes you go there. But the Bills are proving that the third tier players can play, and that's what you have to do to beat Belichick. Always is your third tier players.
Well,
you can't beat him with your best player. You said it yourself.
Buffalo's deep. Thank gosh.
But at least the Patriots are not getting beat by their best players.
Josh. So, we're in the third quarter, 2014. Buffalo is.
And the fact that Josh is still a factor, he's still in the game. So not in the game, not injury, but still making those plays, those fast plays. That shows you to the quickness and the offensive line abilities of the Bills, because Judon and the rest of that defensive team
over him trying to off the play, trying to stamp on his foot.
That first play, yeah. That
over that, and he walks up to him and stamps on his foot.
Yeah, that was inappropriate, wasn't it?
That's so.
Inappropriate.
Actually, it's pretty cool though.
You think it's cool?
Well, I think it's pretty cool because that's what you do. It's football, right?
I guess that's kind of is if it's in the right spot. I'll tell you too. I used to do that shit
the blame
when I was defensive
I'll
lineman.
go back to that. You know that.
Okay. Well, when I was defensive lineman, I used to do some shit on the outside like that after the play was over. I used to dump people after the play was over.
No. I had friends that did that.
Yeah, I used to just kind of keep going and just over with.
Yeah, I had friends that
the
did that.
guy, and not
my
just
friends
tip
would
him
tell
on
me
it.
that things
Over
that
on
they would
their
do
ass.
and
Yeah, we used to, when they got on the outside, you could start getting vicious in certain. If you knew where to go as a defensive guy, you knew how to actually take an offensive lineman. You can't do that in the pros. There's cameras everywhere.
I'm telling you, someone needs to score.
In high school level, though.
Soon.
What?
Someone needs to score because I need a shot soon.
Oh, you need a shot soon. Well, I mean, there's no rule. Actually, the rules are if there was a gain or a loss or an incomplete pass, that also qualifies on option.
All
so,
right.
yeah, so there's been several of those instances in that time period.
My cousin-in-law gave me this bottle.
This is why I really strive to own my own companies, because I understand how to run a company. Everything favors you at the time of convenience. As an employee, that's how I've always experienced my employer's view of life, is that Reddit/r/anti-work is a great subreddit, by the way. Check that out.
Shut up and go Bills.
You are watching NFL Sunday Tickets.
We'll see what the Bills do, man.
Start of the fourth quarter here at Foxborough.
As an AFC East fan, I'm not against the Bills having success, but I wish it wouldn't come against the Patriots. Right now, it looks like it is. He's Allen scrambling on the outside. Caught. Ooh, flag, though. And he had a lot of time in the backfield. That makes me think holding. I just saw holding off the ref. He just did a holding call. Now your head ref, head judge is going to come out. Holding. Defense decline. Wow. Defensive call against Matt Judon. I did not expect that answer.
He's a bitch.
He just threw Dawson Knox
He's a receiver.
down to the ground. Yeah, he's an eligible receiver. Tight end, he just threw to the ground. That's not even holding. I don't even think that's holding. I mean, fuck, you call barrel rolling somebody off to the ground. I mean, that's bear hugging, thrown to the ground. It's not even really holding. It's beyond a holding. I think that's a personal. I think they deserve a worse penalty than that.
We're a field goal kicking range.
Man, Matt Judon's lucky to stay in the game after what he just did.
Look at that.
Allen just kept the ball after a few pump fakes,
15
runs to the 10, gets kind of actually hit. He took a little hit there going into the slide, although they didn't call any penalties. How did he slide? Did he slide quarterback so you go ahead first? Let's see this. Oh, he kind of tucked and just kind of went with not really a slide at all. He just kind of got hit to the ground as a general runner. He just tucked it to his body. He didn't really slide at all. So good call from the refs. There was no slide there. Now we're going 1st and 10, 13:52 left in the fourth quarter. We got a quarter change here. I got to update the graphics. And more reason, right? Oh, you can't just call it forward quarter. You got to, now we're back to a TH ending. All right.
I think if we score here, you guys have a tough situation. You right?
Oh,
If we score here, you guys would be hard pressed.
oh yeah. Yeah, scoring here is crucial. If the Patriots prevent the score. 3 points, they're still doable. It's rough if Buffalo scores here. It scores 20-13, or 20-14, sorry. Buffalo. Buffalo makes a completion to Knox. Knox is fighting for the first down. He's got the first down clearly by about a quarter of a yard. We're looking at, what, 1st and goal here, right? From about the 9?
Yeah.
Looks like 1st and goal from the 9. Or 8. Whoa. From the 4. 4. Wrong roll. Those lines every 5 yards, you know. Gotta watch them. They can get sneaky.
Definitely red zone. How about
Yeah. Good one, Paul. All right, so 1st and goal from the 4 is Buffalo, New England's 4. It's tight one. Singletary shoved off 2 tacklers there. He gained another extra couple of yards. He's down to like the 1.5 is about where I'm seeing the ref line judge run out to the field at.
Zone read with Josh Allen.
12 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. They're only actually marked at the 2-yard line. Here we are. 2nd goal from the 2. Buffalo has the ball. We got 4 wideouts at this level. And they're going to go with the draw. The draw makes it. The draw's in the end zone. And they're marking it as a touchdown. Touchdown, Buffalo. No reason for a flag. It looks like we are just looking at 26-14 Buffalo right now.
And we're doing shots.
Well, I think that's not the nail in the coffin, but it makes it difficult for the Patriots. Definitely difficult for the Patriots to come back from this. Don't you agree, Paul?
I agree.
The Bills are going for 2 to make it a 28-14 game here and make it 2 touchdowns and 2 extra point conversion point difference. They don't get it. It's not intercepted. Well, it was caught by, was that J.C. Jackson? It's caught by a New England cornerback out of the back of the end zone. So it is no good. Score remains 26-14. Buffalo. Still hard for New England to make up that kind of differential at the beginning of the fourth quarter left to go. It's not easy to make up 12 points at this point in time in this game. Paul, you entertain the crowd. I am going to, you know what?
I'll be eating a double bacon burger with Todd.
Here's what I'm doing.
Thank you. Guys, I'm just going to take it one top at a time, you know? Protect the burger, get back to fundamentals. I'm just going to eat 110%. This holiday, we're also going to be able to get better and better. Get iPhone 13 Pro on us when you trade in your older damaged phone. Here, the phone everyone loves. America's most reliable network. Better? That's not all.
There.
The new iPhone NF7 entertainment.
Explains it.
Apple Music, Apple Arcade, and more. Better.
Every time I go past it. Is that an ant?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Well, folks, welcome to AFC East podcast. And go Buffalo. Sorry about your Pats. What I want to tell you is basically love is true. That's important. I believe in Winston Churchill, and really important person. Really good. If you like him, go for it. I want to tell you about the Buffalo Bills. Everything else is love. And Buffalo Bills love. Stephon Diggs went to Taco Bell and gave $200 for every worker there for a tip. That's amazing. You have to recognize things like that. So I can't wait for this game to be over. I hope you're excited about it. I hope you watched it. And that's where we go. So my producer is fantastic. And we're going to do some big things this next coming year in film. And I really want to tell you, it's going to be huge. And we're going to make a difference in life. Now I want you to follow us. So, awesome. Fantastic. So, anyway, happy holidays. And awesome. And Perry's peeling. Peeing. Okay. Good deal. Go Bills! Yes! Whoa! Here we go. Go Perry! Go Perry!
You guys have really nice shoe organization system.
Oh my God!
It's
Have you
cool,
seen that?
actually.
We
I only have two sets of shoes.
Our shoe setup is like she's got like $200,000 worth of shoes. She does. That's women.
Well, I got like $200 worth of shoes. I buy like a pair for the summer, well, sets for the summer, and Timberlands for the winter.
No,
Shout out to New England Patriots. Timberland being a New Hampshire-based company. Shout out to the New Hampshire Seacoast, actually, with that, with the Timberland company and everything there. Some fantastic boots that come out of New Hampshire, New England region through that.
dude.
I'm serious though, but New England is lined up at their 48, at their own 48. First and 10, 10:35 left in the fourth quarter. They need 12 points. I don't. Yeah, I know. I don't feel like Jones has it today, Paul. Really, I don't. I'm not. I shouldn't say this right now. I just don't feel like Jones has the right stuff against this defensive coverage scheme. The defensive coverage scheme, the defensive package. What is the Bills doing that you think is screwing up Mac Jones today, man?
Running the ball.
Running the ball, that doesn't. No, you mean
What
they're
we're
they're
doing?
stopping the run? Is that what you're saying?
No, we're loading the box.
Along the box, so they're stopping the run, and then the pass game is working.
We're doing an 8-man box.
Yeah, but what are they doing in the pass game that's working? That's
We're
really
doing-
my question.
We're
How's that?
doing an 8-man box, and that's it.
We got a flag on a deep pass, on a medium level pass, about 15, 20 yarder, call it 17 and a half
Well,
yarder. We got a flag. I'm just telling you honest, we got a flag
you
here.
do it two safety, deal, or you run the box. That's it. That's your choice. What are you gonna do? So Buffalo is doing man-to-man versus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No. That's what we're doing. We're trying to make Mac Jones throw the ball. That's it.
Patriots have won 3 straight at home after losing their first 4
It's 8 or 6. You know what I mean? That's what it is. It's 8 or 6.
During that 3-game winning streak at home, they've outscored their opponents.
We're doing 6.
33. They trail 26-14 here. Incomplete. Intended target. Hunter Henry.
We're seeing our corners are better than your corners.
Second
That's
and
saying-
out for
That's it.
Oh, is Tre'Davious White healthy today?
No, he's not playing the rest of the year.
Sean McDermott.
When did he go out?
2 days, 2 games ago. 2 games ago.
Okay. Now what I'm asking to review for the fans. So we don't have Tre'Davious White. So we're all working with not our guys who went into the season thinking we're going to be our guys.
That's a box. That's all your box. Now you got your.
I'm going to violate the rules here. It's on Jones threw out money to Kendrick Bourne. Kendrick Bourne made the catch. First catch of the day for Bourne is what they're saying here. 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I'm keeping this in my hand, the camera in my hand, to be able to show you. You think you're giving Jones too much time to work with it because they're playing the coverage now. Because they know a pass is coming, now they're playing coverage. So now, do you want to do your box coverage thing?
Okay, you got your box. You got this guy. You got this guy. It's too deep cover. So, and
I'm covering camera. I'm not looking at you.
all right, you got under. You got under, and it's not ever happening.
Long pass though for the Patriots. I don't think that was a good example of the.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, your win got. Okay. You know what? We're gonna go out here so we don't get canceled. Questionable.
You have an 8-man box, or you have a 2 cover. 8-man backs or 2 cover. That's all you got. 8-man box is meant for running. 8-man box is right there. Doesn't go anywhere. See what 8-man box is?
Couldn't see that. The fans couldn't see that, Paul. Oh, we got a Patriots player down though. All right, let's go back here.
It's an 8-man box right there.
You gotta show
You
it.
do a 2-man cover with 2 safety covers over on top.
I think we could use. You know what? This clarifies. We could probably do a film day with you and I one day
Okay.
as a separate thing. Honestly, I think that's how to cover this. Because we can talk film all day. As I said, I'm 8,000th ranked, and I can talk formations film all day. But right now we got a game going on. Jones carries it. Jones is carrying for his own first down. He quarterback slide about a half yard short. Oh, Bills 58 comes in way late. Oh, now we got an offensive line coming in. We've got helmets thrown, hats thrown, refs hat thrown. We've got a mess on the field right now. Jones is escaping the safety.
Dogs and cats living together. Awful.
Awful. It's the whole thing. It's a fucking mess right now on the field, and they're trying to get this sorted out right now. The refs do seem to have control over the situation. Now, okay, things have calmed down. Now they're trying to sort it out between themselves. All their hats are off. That's not good. That's not a good sign. They use those to signify things. Plus, I saw hats thrown around. You got two.
Here comes from man. Here comes from man.
Two guys. Oh yeah. Well, they use their hats. You understand they use their hats for signifying certain things.
Well, they're
like out of bounds. For instance, you take your hat off as a ref if a player, if you're observing, a wide receiver that goes out of bounds, you take your hat off so that wide receiver,
Cats and dogs
if they
living together.
are the first person to touch the ball, you know. Result plays a first down. So personal foul defense 58. Offsetting offensive number 60.
Kill it.
David Andrews in retaliation.
David Andrews.
The exception for what Milano did, the former BC star.
So basically, dogs and cats live together.
Yeah. Where's that from? Is that from something?
Ghostbusters.
Man, I've seen. Is that the
Ghostbusters.
OG Ghostbusters? The
No,
first
one. Yeah.
first one. That's my favorite.
Ghostbusters.
With Bill Murray. Bill Murray's one of my favorites. You ever watch Wes Anderson films, Paul?
Yes, I did.
Wait, you know who Wes Anderson is?
Yeah.
I'm very happy for that. We have lots to talk about in the future. Now I understand that you know who Wes Anderson even is. Check out Wes Anderson, not even .com. I don't know, Wes Anderson stuff. If you're into the film stuff, if you're one of those people. Wow, I've left the I'm peeing thing way after I'm peeing. There's the score. I was not peeing like for the last 15, 20 minutes that was up. A pitch on the outside of Harris. Harris gets about 7 yards on an outside pitch to the left.
Wow. Dogs and cats living together.
You got 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Oh my gosh. This is coming down to it. What a game. I need another shot. Someone needs to score.
Well, they've gained yards since then. Oh,
Yeah.
here's more yards, and he's in there, and he
Oh my
scores!
God. Are you serious?
Just in time
Really?
for shot.
Wow. No. There's a turnover.
It's a big mess on the field. They're scoring as a
It's a turnover.
touchdown. They're scoring as a touchdown.
Buffalo Bills has the
But they're fucking like totally.
turnover.
Paul says turnover.
Turnover.
And the ball's doing
yeah.
shit. They're all
Yeah,
gathered
buddy.
together.
Yeah, I don't want to be in first and 99, but
What's going on?
it's a
Oh
turnover.
no, it's a mess.
Oh,
Football hurricane.
yes, it's Buffalo Bills.
It's
ball.
an earthquake in New England.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Wait, what?
What? What?
I don't get this. I don't get what's. They're walking it back. They're walking it back.
Wow.
Wait, what just happened? What?
Ah.
Yeah,
I
don't know what happened.
Yeah, right there.
I am very confused.
It's a Bills ball.
I am confused.
It's a Bills ball. Right?
It's a Bills ball.
Watch.
Yeah.
Look at that. Watch.
Got the ball. He's got the ball, and then it
No,
comes out.
yeah,
It comes out. It comes out.
Yeah.
Hey, I always say I'm up for objectional.
No.
I'm always up for objectional football. And
What
they
the
ruled
fuck
it
are
a
you
touchdown, and now they're
What the fuck
catching
are
the
you
extra
doing?
point.
No. What the fuck are you doing?
21-26, Patriots out.
No, what the hell are you doing? You saw Bills Buffalo's ball. That's freaking cheating.
They're playing in Gillette Stadium. What can I tell you?
You saw what? Really? Oh my God!
It's Colgate 2020.
Are you serious? Let's go.
That
the
was
first round of the
questionable.
ball.
Okay, that was
I swear.
questionable. I know. Paul's
It's
just
not questionable. It's not questionable. You saw it. Oh my God!
He kicked
New
the
England
ball.
sucks.
Well, but where was the ball? Okay, the angle that I said the ball came out.
It came out.
I couldn't see though. Where it
You
was
saw it. You
But-
cannot see.
But I
You
could
saw
not see
it.
where it was over the line. I need another view. Another angle.
No, it was a
kind of
fumble.
above to
It
the
was a
side.
fumble.
But I need another angle to the side to tell
Okay.
if the ball broke the plane.
Perry.
I need the ball.
Sure.
I need a pylon shot.
Perry.
Really, I need a pylon
fumble?
shot.
Perry? Was that a fumble? Perry?
It's not if the ball broke the plane, and that's
Sure.
what the refs are saying. The ball broke the plane.
Was it? Pretty sure that
Yeah, well, did the ball break the plane, Paul? You couldn't
No,
tell.
it did not.
You couldn't tell from the
It
angle.
was 3 yards from
The
plane.
angle they showed. I hope we get a different angle. Can we fast forward through commercials, though, Paul? No, seriously, please, thank you. But like, I'm just saying, our audience won't want to hear the commercials.
It was screwed up.
We're fast forwarding through commercials. People.
Yeah, so you play when you get to a place you want to be. But there you go. Yeah. Okay,
800.
all right.
Oh, Belichick's son is.
It doesn't matter. I need to have a cigarette.
Well,
Guys,
keep the
we'll
game.
be right back. Thank you.
Wait, you're gonna pause it.
Yeah.
Well, it's Paul's Palace. So here's what we can do. I'll join. What, Paul? Do you mind giving me a cigarette, maybe?
Oh my god.
Well,
Do it.
okay, I can give you 10 cents or whatever, or 25
Do it.
cents. Well, what I meant is I do it occasionally.
Excuse me.
We are having. There's a light kit, by the way. Paul's new light setup. So I got this other light. I got 2 different light kits. Thank you, Paul, very much. Paul hooked me up. It's America. We do tobacco. So we're sitting here. The score's 26-21 in favor of the Bills right now. They're in New England. What's left in the fourth quarter is 7 minutes and 37 seconds. And we're taking a break.
In the future, what you want to do is go ahead and edit our little quivets. And
It's just not in time for Monday night.
No. Into the season and the rest of the things we do. And that'd be cool. Really fun.
Quivets.
Quivets.
Were you getting that off of Quibi? You know what
It's
Quibi is?
It's me making shit up.
No, Quibi was a thing that just came out. It was going to be like the short form Netflix, and it failed within a year. And it had billions of dollars behind it. Quibi. It were us, me included, everybody in Napa, like Michael Gaffner. I got people out of like my college, like Paul and stuff, laugh in Quibi's face, and we all watch it burn to hell. And what the thing is that they were screwing us, the me style humans, out of money because they were calling it all short form stuff because they were doing feature length stuff but only showing it in 3-minute formats so they could pay us on a different scale because of the way the union rights are. They did that in the fucking flop in our face and we all love it. Well, it's one of those you love to watch your enemy fail things, but in business it's even worse, and that's one of those. It wasn't even like a sports team thing. It was like we fucking hate you as a business. We want you to fail in your face, and they did. And there were people that came out of Disney with billions of dollars on a private contract.
Toward the
Love it.
end of the season, how we go as far as we want to do.
I want jingles on our show. And I'm gonna get it on there.
I want our little snippets from today because it's gonna come down for
That's
Patriots
very
Bills.
You understand that's doable. That's very doable.
So
That's more doable than stuff that are my goals. Well, what you just said there is very doable.
Okay.
What I'm saying, my goals are, there's certain things that I want right now. I want viewership. We're at the scale. Oh, do you understand, Paul? Like I watch people out of New York City. Okay, so I want to tell you this. I have a friend of mine that I grew up with. I played baseball with, basketball with, football with. His name's Cody Marrow. Actually, I actually got in trouble when I was an announcer. He was a little younger than me, so by the time I was announcing, he was still playing football. He was senior year of college and catches his touchdown. He was wide receiver in high school, I meant to say. High school is what I meant to say. I meant to say college. False ad. He catches the ball in our high school end zone. He catches it, and I said, "It was Cody Marrow." He catches it, and he's like, and then they ruled it incomplete because he stepped out of bounds. He did kind of funky thing with his footwork was off. Okay, this guy. This is going to come to our podcast, by the way, or show.
Okay.
He catches it. He's fucking around, and it's football team. And I say, Cody Merrow fucking around in the end zone. No, I said dicking around in the end zone. And my boss he's dicking around. LOL. Dicking around. Ha ha. Dicking around. LOL. Bet the FCC don't want to hear that. Dicking around. JK. Dicking around. LOL. Dicking around. Gotcha. Dicking around. Ha ha. FCC comments wouldn't be too good about that. Dicking around. Perry said dicking around. Dicking around. Wow, Perry Langell. He's saying Cody Merrow's dicking around. Cody Merrow's dicking around, says Perry Langell. Dicking around. On the FCC airwaves, Perry Langell said dicking around. You see what I'm saying? So it kept going like that for about 30 minutes. I'm saying that with my boss. Getting these messages. While we're on the air, and I'm hearing this, and we're doing the full fucking bore, fucking local broadcast style, and much more professional than what you see out of this town, by the way. But my point is, though, I've been beaten up on the air for real. Is what I'm getting out here. I remember. Oh, Cody Merrow, the guy who caught that ball, is now live streaming, and he's out in New York City. And I'm reaching out to him. He's in the MMA scene. He's in the MMA scene out in New York City.
Yeah.
With the live streaming. He's actually one of the biggest producers of live streaming in that area. And I go back to the school routes with him, kind of thing. I'm actually reaching out to him to talk to him. Now, the other connection, the nepotism route that I talked to you about, where I was working right before here, my cousin is staying this chick that is in Philadelphia. Her brother actually works doing stuff like you, like me and Michael kind of type of guy. And that's why I show up a little bit late. It's because no, seriously.
You always show up late.
I always do.
Yeah,
you know what? You're right to call me out for that. And I've told my own boss when I transferred jobs, I told Billy Joe, my current boss, I told her, I said, I'm going to show up at the last fucking second every day, and you got to accept that.
Yep, that's how you are. It's okay. No, it's good.
But that's what I told people. Cut a little bit. I know. I'm sorry. I kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you got them later. That's good.
What I meant was I at least kind of shove you from the concrete to the outside.
Yeah.
Paul's alive. We almost injured him on the cast.
You did.
No, not me. Paul injured himself almost on the cast, as I always put it.
All right.
Do you need me to do? I'm a Boy Scout.
Well,
Can I see a
so
Paul?
am
Abrasions a little bit. You probably have a abrasion at the worst. This didn't even scuff it though.
Well, let's watch.
Okay, but you also have that.
Yeah,
Go on.
It's over.
It's over. It's what do you mean? Whoa. I didn't want to split the place.
Yeah.
Got a tight one. Here in New England. 26-21 Bills. Gailey kicks it off. And a touchback for Buffalo. Coming up next, game 2 of our NFL on CBS doubleheader features the Steelers. Looking to stay in the playoff run. They face the Chiefs, or the Broncos meet the Raiders. It's coming up right here on CBS.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What I mean is, when I say I'm sorry, is that when I'm not drunk, I'm actually a quicker reaction time on the falls, and I'm actually a person that catches people's falls regularly on the clock. And I'm sorry. What I'm getting at is
What the hell's wrong with you?
What the hell's wrong with me is I had too much liquor and I'm no sleep. But what I did do there is actually I did deflect you from the pavement is what I tried to do, although I'm not even sure. So then I caught you for a split second, and that was in order to limit how fast your head hit the ground. So when I see that as the difference between whether or not we're here and going back on the cast versus trying to bring you over to the hospital.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean I'm trying to celebrate stuff, Paul. What I'm saying is how okay are you? So while we're on break, Paul kind of took a fall. Paul's trying to recover from it.
Shut that down.
You want to shut the cast down?
Yeah.
Are you that hurt?
Yeah.
Okay, we're shutting down for the moment here, guys. Paul's kind of hurt. We had a little bit of a thing.